name is Melitta, and welcome to Pokemon Yellow livestream. Oh, what did I do in the last episode? It's been so long, I honestly don't remember what I did in the last episode. That's a bit embarrassing. From what I do, I believe I just came out of Rock Tunnel, and we are now currently on the outskirts of what I believe is Lavender Town. It is currently 10 a.m. I will be playing till about 2 p.m. Give or take a few minutes or whatever for unexpected issues. And my hope is today we will finally enter Celadon City for something I've been promising for like the last half a dozen streams. So, it's been a bit of a weird week. We had a massive heat wave and stuff, and then a big storm, so yeah, because of the storm apparently, I'm gonna be having a bit more free time since I won't have a lot of jobs this week, I guess. So, here's hoping I'll be able to provide some more content for you guys and stuff, and be able to work on my super secret projects, as well as also look into maybe, not necessarily this week, but start looking into doing some Let's Plays. I know I was maybe thinking about doing that in Gen 2-ish, or when I started doing Gen 2, but then I thought about it. I still probably will use that recorded stuff for recordings for Gen 2, relatively speaking, but for now, I'm thinking about maybe giving you guys a bit of that extra little treat because let's just say I'm kind of lacking on the live streams. Unfortunately, my schedule when I got this new job kind of went up in flames, unfortunately, and when I am home at my dorm and stuff, I'm tired, and then, you know, I have schoolwork and stuff. Which I'm not gonna lie, I usually do that, you know, between Wednesday and Friday night, but I've had to like start doing it between like over the weekend, and I've been cutting into a lot of the you know, streaming time and stuff, especially because I'm tired. I get so exhausted and drained there, so it's mostly just been a huge issue. That and I can't stay up, that and I have screwed up my entire sleep schedule to the point where I get tired and like start passing out around 5 p.m. which I don't like that. I really hate that. I also have breakfast here, so I might be eating a little bit while I'm streaming. I didn't think to make breakfast until a few minutes ago. Because I thought I had more time before the stream, and then I got really hungry. You know what? I should probably heal my Pokemon. Hopefully, if I can. Oh, gods. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to avoid all the trainers on this route for a while. And if I'm lucky, I'll get to Lavender Town first. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I feel like he's a trainer. I need to heal my Pokemon first. So, okay, if we're going to Celadon, I know that's Erica. Oh no! Oh no, it's, I forgot it's this town. Hopefully the audio for the music isn't too loud for you guys. I don't want you all to get headaches and seizures and then, you know, start suffering from Lavender Town syndrome. No, we don't want that. More or less, I can't afford to have that happen. I can't afford all your medical bills. I can barely afford my own. Ah, coffee. definitely want to keep Sabrina in here, but who else do I want? So I have Scam, I have Bulbagarden, I have Diglett. I remember why I have Diglett. We're gonna put him up front. Surge was the Squirtle I had, so I'm thinking about switching Surge out for a bit. That and Scam, just so I can get some of my other Pokemon up to be ready to fight Erica. The real question is, who do I want to switch out? Because I really don't remember the Pokemon I have in here right now. I guess I really need to switch out a lot of them. I can probably just beat them up with Sabrina. Because Psychic types are stupid OP in this game. Though I'm curious if they... Because I know eventually they do fix the glitch where, Ghost types don't do any damage to Psychic types. But I'm curious if... You know, if that happened between Gen 1, Gen 2, or between Red, Blue, and Yellow. Oh, there's Zippo. I definitely want Zippo. I really hope I don't need a cutter. That sounded wrong. I really hope I don't need a Pokemon who knows cut. My little HM Petrucci over there. Because, at least to get to the city. I know I will eventually need him when I get to Erica's gym, but hopefully I won't need him until then. No, that's not what I want to do. So I'm gonna go heal again, so in case my Pokemon aren't healed. Actually, no, before I do that. No, they're fine. We're not gonna do that. So now that I got my Pokemon, I'm gonna go back up and challenge all the trainers I just avoided. Because there's one thing Melitta loves, it's getting strong Pokemon. And the quicker I get out of Lavender Town, the better. Hello. I freaking knew you were a trainer. Oh yeah, you want to challenge me and my Pikachu? So, I'll give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek about what I've been doing behind the scenes a bit here. I say sneak peek, but I mean, I'm going to be talking about it. I'm not going to be showing you guys anything. So, a lot of my time this week has mostly been dedicated to doing a lot of animations and stuff. It's been rather tedious, I won't say, but it's definitely worth it. I've also been trying to like work around a lot of technical software machine limitations and stuff. Because there are certain things I wanted to do, but I guess it couldn't. The system I'm working for just couldn't perform it like that, so I had to do a bunch of workarounds for it. So that was fun. I've also been really stuck on this character design. It's essentially it's essentially a flying horse that's also a drone, and I've been like stuck on the whole design for that. So I'm hoping to get that thing. I'm hoping to get like a rough idea for like how I want this character design to go. By the end of this weekend, so like by Saturday, if I'm lucky, you know? I don't know if it will or not, because I've had to already scrap like several dozen versions of it. Because I just don't like it. It looks bad. Though I like the idea of, you know, essentially a mechanical horse who also happens to be a drone, because I think that's a cool idea. So yeah, that's a little bit of a sneak peek kind of thing. It's mostly been dealing with that as well. Probably this week coming up, I'm gonna be doing a lot more pixel art and stuff. And hopefully, you guys might be able to see said pixel art soon. Because I like to show off some of my work and stuff. It's mostly all for the channel, too. So I'm hoping you all enjoy it when it eventually does come out. Slowpoke, don't hit yourself. That's bad. Hitting yourself is bad, but that only begs the question, why are you hitting yourself? So, another downside that has happened this week is stuff happened. Just illness and stuff kind of happened. It's just severe pollen allergies. I was just feeling very lethargic and bloated and stuff. I just didn't really have the... So, I've yet to actually start watching the Orange Islands arc. That's the plan for today. No ifs, ands, or buts. I am gonna start watching the Orange Island arc of the Pokemon anime. And if I don't, Zeus strike me down. I will make sure, no matter what, I watch it today. I'm gonna try to watch 10 episodes. Which is crazy given the fact there's only 36 episodes. So if I watch more of it then... sorry. As soon as I watch all of it, I can then start working on said video project. I also have purchased a few Pokemon memorabilia from Paldea. So I'm very excited to show some of that stuff off. Especially because it's a very niche thing I got coming. I'm hoping to also finish some of the collection stuff before I start recording for the video. Or at least before I start, like, finishing out said video. So, I'm hoping they schedule me for a few more hours since I kind of need the money, you know? Because they're just gonna, you know, say, oh hey, we don't get any work for you. I can't make money, so... So, I'm pretty much also looking for another job at this point, because... Like, it's nice and all, but like... I also would like a job where I have a consistent schedule on stuff again. Which would be really nice. That way I can, you know... actually start streaming again. I didn't see what he said he was sending out. I want to say he said, okay, Graveler. I should have kept Bulbagarden in. I don't know why, I thought it said Gengar. I don't know why. So, hopefully, you know, Psybeam does some damage. I'm hoping it does, because, you know, he's super overpowered being Psychic type. Yeah, okay, it did work. I love Psychic type Pokemon, they're awesome. I can't wait till we get to Gen 3 and I can hunt down a Gardevoir, which is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. That and Sylveon, but that's gonna be a long time before I get to Sylveon. So, I'm curious, because I've actually never beaten... so there's a few Pokemon games I've never actually played fully to completion, and that is X and Y, and Black and White too. Because that was the time when I was starting to get out of the games, and you know, I was starting to go off to school and stuff, and actually, you know, pursue Pokemon, the gym challenge specifically, so the games kind of fell by the wayside, but I've always wanted to play them and beat them, because I mean, if you also want to be technical, I've also never beaten in Sun, and I've never beat Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon either. I never beat Scarlet or Sword and Shield, but I don't think I missed anything in Sword and Shield. But so there's a few other games I've missed, but like generation-wise, I haven't been Gen 8. or the latter half of Gen 5, or Gen 6, or the latter half of Gen 7. There's a lot of games I've missed out on, that's not even talking about, you know, the spin-off games, because I'm not counting the spin-off games. I would like to play some of the spin-off games, to an extent. At least for the live stream and stuff, I'm prioritizing the mainline games and the said mainline spin-off games that, are, you know, coming out at the time. So that begs the question. I'm personally thinking I will live stream Gales of Darkness and Coliseum, and I'll let's play everything else. That's kinda how I'm currently looking at it. Again, that might change and stuff, but as of this current moment, I'm hoping to, you know, let's play those ones in live stream, essentially the ones that like actual, you know, story and stuff. Though, I'm only debating on it because like there's a few other ones that I want to let's play, but that's gonna be a huge issue when it comes to you know, when it comes to Pikachu channel, Pokemon channel, because of how much just copyrighted materials in that game. So yeah, that's gonna suck. So with that one, I might just not even bother with that one. One of the other things I'd like to try out is, oh no, not Bird Jesus. Why did I bother switching him out? What was it? So yeah, I'm hoping to like those ones. I definitely know I wanna let's play is Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Stadium, cause there's a kind of a plot, but like it's more like challenges and stuff that I don't have to like. I can just do it whenever I'm free. It's not like a schedule or anything, you know. It's to do something in the meantime in case I miss a stream upload or whatever. Because those games aren't like super important, but like, yeah, like they're kind of important. But like, I would say they're like tier 2 or 3 down on my list of priorities. It's gonna be really challenging when I get to Gen 3 because you have the Coliseum, Gales of Darkness, Pokemon channel, Pinball, the Mystery Dungeon games, which, don't get me started on the Mystery Dungeon games. I'm not playing them until probably the end, until probably I play through all the other Pokemon games. The only thing I might say is I might live stream, Explorers of Sky. But that's again after the mainline stuff. I'm only doing the mainline stuff for the most part. And I'll probably leave a bit of a mention for the Mystery Dungeon games in the videos, and then we'll look at maybe playing them post this project is over. You know, because I like the Mystery Dungeon games and stuff. So right now there'll probably be a bit of a footnote and stuff, or I'll talk about them and stuff. Na 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 bum 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 na 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 na. I have a headache. I am tired. I'm going to do bad things to myself and everyone. I must spread the curse of Lavender Town. Sorry, I couldn't resist doing something creepy there. That's just every time I enter Lavender Town, I just think about doing something creepy like that. Though I did find it a little funny, just like how, you know, the song doesn't like. I mean, I've gotten a bit of a headache from listening to the Lavender Town music, but I personally think most of that is from like, oh, you expect to get a headache from listening to this creepy music? obviously you're gonna get a headache from listening to this creepy music. It's a placebo effect. A negative placebo effect, but a placebo effect nonetheless. Which, the only reason why I have that thing is because of the whole Lavender Town syndrome thing. Which, speaking of which, I will be talking about that stuff too, especially when we talk about Gen 1. So, that one specifically, because it's so big, and it's like such a huge myth, essentially, will probably be a creepypasta I talk about early on in the stream. And I would like to, around Gen 4, roughly, when like the internet gets big and stuff, I would like to discuss some famous Pokemon creepypastas from around the time they essentially came out. Relatively, Gen 4 creepypasta. Maybe I should do that, or maybe I should do it like divided. You know what? I was originally gonna do that, but I might just base it off of like what generation they're from, because that would make slightly more sense. I was originally thinking about doing them, just entirely, when all the creepypastas came out chronologically, which, I don't know, that might be fun for me, but I don't think it would make much narrative sense. So, I don't know, it'll be something interesting to think about when I, when I actually get to scripting the video and stuff, because again, I don't want to script out the whole video and stuff until I finish the Orange Islands arc. That's kind of my limit, and you know what? If I get on it right, like today, and I like watch it at 10 maybe not 10 episodes a day. If I watch 10 episodes a day, if I'm working tomorrow, I can watch 5 episodes. And then I'm just thinking about, like, average it out. We'll say I work every other day this week, mine's today. So let me see, it's, what day is it? It's Tuesday. Okay, it's Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because I don't work on the weekends. I mean, I could, it's just I have to call and be like, hey, do you have a job for me? No? Okay, cool. Hey, do you have a job for me? Yeah, we need you to go all the way to the other end of Indakina. I'm not doing that. I can't handle it. I got schoolwork to do. Just hypothetically of that. So that's 3 more days of work. So let's see, 3 more days. So that's 5 times 3 is 15, plus that by 10, so that's 25. That's already the majority of the show. That's over halfway through. Oh, and then I got the movie to watch too. Oh, I forgot about the movie. So, okay, if we count the movie, which I already usually kind of like factor in as like a whole day's work of research, so the movie comes out about halfway through, so I would say I'd get to the movie probably around day 2 or 3 of this. Day 1, watch 10 episodes. Maybe I'd get to it by the end of today. That one would be interesting. I don't remember exactly when Pokemon 2000 came out. It was a while ago. It will be interesting, because I don't remember exactly where it is. There is another few things I am trying to do, is I'm also trying to make a chart, specifically. I wanted to calculate every one-off character too, and have them on, but that's what's making the graph so massive. And I would like to, find a way of getting a really big graph out there that can hold like hundreds of data of information. It's a whole line chart too. Though I'm afraid I'm probably gonna have to generate that myself, which would suck because that would be very long and boring and stuff. I was gonna try to use charts that you get on the internet and stuff, like the free ones you get on the web, but it really doesn't like me, so I've had to break up season 1 into 2 separate charts, which kind of sucks. It doesn't look very appealing, and I'm trying to figure out like if I should continue with this bit or not. I want to. Though, I'm thinking about maybe only characters who appear more than once, and then having a list of just characters who don't ever show up except a few times. Which would be fun, it's just, it would take a lot of work to like reorganize that chart. I also, hear me out, but all the one-off characters in that show, I'm half tempted to put them on like a conspiracy board kind of thing. But that would take forever. As much as I would love to do like a conspiracy board, like where are they? What happened to them? Did they get murdered? Did they ever go on to challenge the Pokemon? Like, I don't think I'd be able to do it because of how much space that would take up. You guys saw, I don't know, you guys, if you saw my important update video, the first video I ever posted, you already saw like what kind of a mess my little conspiracy board was already there. And so I probably need to change that one specifically because that looks terribly outdated at this point. So, yeah, there's not much to do in Lavender Town at this point, so you know what that means, right? Gotta move right on to Celadon City. So... Oh, it's this... Oh, okay, it's this route. You know what? I also kind of forgot I had a bike for a while, so I'm gonna... give my feet a rest by forcing them to pedal a bike around. Oh, I love the bike music. I forgot how much I like the bike music. I do want to apologize for the fact that all my little, you know, background, I don't have any background music, especially like when I have the start screen up or when I have the pause screen up. I agree it's boring and stuff. The reason why I don't have music is because I'm definitely afraid of copyright laws, specifically, I know how Staryu's copyright system works for the most part, because I've been around on Staryu for about a few decades now. My real issue was I don't know how Twitch's copyright system works. I heard they're very unforgiving, if that makes sense, and they'll basically kind of just mute your whole stream if they detect copyright material. Somehow, I don't know how it works specifically. I tried to do a lot of research, but I think I found a workaround for the copyright system. And I'm hoping to start implementing some of this stuff within the next few streams. If I'm lucky, I wanted to do it before this stream. Didn't get a chance to, unfortunately. Which was the sucky part. So I'm hoping to maybe do some work on that tonight, if I'm lucky. Real problem is, I know what kind of music I want to start playing and stuff, which I think it'd be really funny, if you guys all know what it is, that'd be even funnier. So, because I definitely know I will not be copyrighted for it, if that makes any sense. I have very good confidence that the people who made this music will have no idea or be able to see that I'm using their music ever. It's this stupid trainer. This trainer and her stupid evil fairy Pokemon. Which sucks, because I love fairy Pokemon. Sylveon is literally one of my favorite Pokemon. They are so beautiful. They have pink and blue ribbons, and I love pink and blue ribbons. I love pink and blue in general. When I was really younger, I had like a whole tomboy thing going on. So I was like, ew, I don't like pink. Pink is a girly color. I like blue. And now I'm like, I love pink. It's so pretty and cute, and half my closet is pink. Like, I kid you not, like, a good chunk of my closet, all the clothes and dresses, and I've gone from tomboy to girly girl. It's great, I love it. So yeah, I have like, I have clothes in one of two fashions. If I have to wear pants, it's either leggings or some kind of, leggings or petticoats. Not petticoats. That's the wrong thing. Leggings or pantyhose which I hardly ever wear. It's mostly all leggings. And then if I can, or it's always a skirt or a dress. That's 99% of what I'm wearing, and it's either in the colors of pink or black. Cause I'm like, as much as I love pink, I love being all girly. I also like being a little bit of a goth too. I don't necessarily call myself goth. I would definitely consider myself alt to goth adjacent because I like black. I like goth makeup and stuff. Gotta say, I have yet to listen to any goth music, though I don't tend to go far beyond my little comfort bubble of music. I like classical. So if I am goth, I'm definitely the whole, you know, Victorian era goth. You know, Edgar Allan Poe and, Frankenstein and I'm trying to think of some other and Dracula. God, I love Dracula. So whenever we're not playing Magic the Gathering or Curse of Strahd in my little friend group, I've been getting them into Vampire the Masquerade because recently I got VTM Bloodlines 2 for Christmas last year. It's a bad game, don't play it. The combat's fun. If you don't care about like the lore or like the game chugging every so often, or them stripping all the important RPG mechanics from an RPG game and just essentially making a walking simulator with some weird first-person action combat, it's fun. Like, it's a dumb game. I turned my brain off for most of it. Which is ironic because it's essentially a murder mystery game. So once you like engage, it's just bad. It's just poor. The game got scrapped near completion and got completely destroyed. Which is ironic because the company that made it, it's called Paradox Interactive, or I guess technically the company who bought the company who owns the rights to VTM made it, or I guess produced it. It was a different company. So I love their games. They make a lot of strategy games and stuff, and I love strategy games. I've been going through a bit of a binge of strategy games recently. So a lot of that happens to be like Crusader Kings, Hearts of Iron, or Stellaris. Mostly I've been doing a lot of Crusader Kings because I love all that like whole knights and princesses and chivalry and tournaments, and oh, I love it. And one of the things I've been doing is I've been playing. I've been playing through a lot of well, essentially you pick a historical ruler, or you can LARP essentially and like make up your own little dynasty or whatever, or you can pick a real one like AZ or the King of Unova, whatever his name was, before, you know, the brothers tear the whole kingdom apart. It's really fascinating and stuff. But so I made up my own dynasty and stuff, and I made it. So my goal was we'd play in Kitakami, but we'd expand out for the rest of the world. So I'm currently kind of waging a campaign through Kitakami and stuff, because I started as like a count, I think. So now we're so I eventually founded a new religion and faith, and I purposely tried to make it like the most depraved, evil kind of faith you could make, where like cannibalism's legal. You can have like, you can do human sacrifices. I did multiple marriage. I did polygamy and stuff because I was like, I can't get enough heirs out. I only did polygamy and stuff because I was running through a crisis where I didn't have enough children being born compared to how quickly they were dying off from like a deadly disease. I was like, okay, we need drastic measures. Or, you know, make it a thing in the religion where you have to have multiple wives multiple wives and husbands and stuff. That way you can populate the dynasty as much as possible. Oh, and I think I added like I don't know how to word. It's like you need. Oh, I added incest and witchcraft, but but like that was like things that were allowed. Oh, I made it illegal. I made it illegal for men to cheat on their wives. Well, only the men. The wives can cheat on their husbands as much as they want, which I didn't know you could do that. So I thought it was really funny, and so I essentially just tried to make like one of the most evil religions I can, like evil, like really disturbing religions and faiths I can think of. I don't know. Maybe I'll stream some CK free one day. Not for a while. But maybe one day. That was actually what I was doing a bit of earlier today. When I woke up, I was like, I'll play a bit. You know, before I stream and stuff, just get some of that, medieval warlord kinda conqueror out of my system, you know? I love it, especially because it's like, not only are you like just essentially painting a map and stuff, you're actually role-playing and stuff too, and you have crazy events that go on and stuff. One of my favorites that happened to me a while ago was, this wasn't just the game I'm playing right now, this happened a while ago. I woke up in the middle of the night. Just randomly, my character wakes up in the middle of the night, and then he starts running through the castle corridors and stuff, howling at the moon and stuff, and he became a lycanthrope. He went insane and thought he was a werewolf, and like he got the trait werewolf. It was great. Or like I got another one where it was like this one did happen in the game, but like every so often, if I'm like so stressed or like depressed or whatever, it's like, oh, I'll cheer myself up, I'll get a midnight snack, which happens to be like one of my servants or something. It's kind of crazy. It is a crazy game. I have done a lot of crazy things in it. I just really wish I can get the Game of Thrones mod working for it. Because I love the Game of Thrones mod, but ever since like one of the most recent updates, I haven't been able to play it. And it kind of sucks, because I really like that one. I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones recently too, kind of here and there. Though I stopped, because I started watching another show. I think it's called My Adventures with Superman. It's funny because I don't like superhero stuff. I'm just very sick and tired and bored of it. But that is like a really good show. It's crazy. I got introduced to it because someone was showing me the Harley Quinn and Poison Bellsprout show, and I'm like, oh, they make a cute couple. And I was like kind of going through, and then I was like, oh, hey, you like this show? Maybe you'll like this one. And, you know, and it was right. I actually really like that show. I'm kind of upset because I now have to wait a week. I was binge watching it all yesterday. I finished the entire show yesterday. So I'm currently on season 3, episode 4, and now it sucks because I have to wait a week now to finish the rest of season 3. I got to wait like another 6 weeks before season 3 gets finished up. But I finished like season 1 and 2 within 4 hours. Yesterday, I'm like, why do I gotta wait? Oh no, I need to pay attention more to what I'm throwing at here. Also, Muck looks horrifying. I don't know what they did to you, Muck, but it is kind of creepy. Wait, I have Zippo. I'm gonna send out Zippo. No, I want Zippo. There we go. Yeah, come on, Zippo, you can save us. would you do that? That was the thing I was gonna use on you. How dare you, Muck? Okay, there's only one thing I can do. Heal Sabrina and then send her out to crush the Muck. That sounded wrong. Crush the Muck. That sounded worse. That sounded worse when I said it out loud. So yeah, now that I've essentially got that all out of my system, and I think I have a new idea for how I'm gonna get this project taken care of now. I have a good idea for how I want to do it, and at least time-wise when to do it. Like, you know, actually be able to work on it, not like the time-wise of it's gonna be out X date, you know? How dare you poison Sabrina? That's not very nice. No, here, I'm gonna side beam you in the face. I didn't realize it'd be super effective. Yes! Take that, you disgusting Muck. You know what? I'm keeping Sabrina in. It will be better to just get a one-hit KO the Grimer than let it do any more damage to us. I'm trying to remember what else you do in Celadon City, because I don't think you just... I don't think you just go in and, you know, beat up Erica and get the badge. I think there's other stuff you could do there. Is Celadon City where the game corner is? I could be wrong. I think it is. I don't remember 100%. But if that's the case, I have a bit of a problem. It's called gambling. So we might be there a while. I'll try to do that towards the end of our time in Celadon. But oh, I forgot to heal her. Come on, come on. There's the antidote. God. Sabrina right there. So yeah, I gotta try. Oh no. So yeah, I gotta try to avoid the game corner for a while because I have a bad losing streak with casinos and gambling. I also don't encourage it. Take this from someone who has partaken in it and lost quite a lot. Don't do it. Just please don't. It sucks. Just don't do it. Stop it. Get some help. You know, all that stuff. Don't gamble, kids. Don't do the lottery. Don't buy cigarettes. Don't do alcohol. Don't do tobacco. Don't gamble. Don't buy lottos. Don't go to the casino. Don't do the slots. Don't do the blackjack. Don't do anything. Don't do anything of that. Unless it's Resident Evil. Do the roulette. Not the yeah, it is the roulette wheel. Do the roulette wheel on that one. That one actually is important for you to do. You get fun stuff in that one. I also, I remember the time I was first introduced to gambling. When my mom took me to the game corner in the local game corner in Indocina. That was interesting. I'm surprised they let children at the age of 5 in there. And then it was like I was hooked. All the pretty and shiny lights. I guess it's kind of like those mobile apps where they force you to spend money, and then they're like, ooh, pretty light shiny colors, you did a thing, and then it's like 100 days later you finally get it. After you spend money, you finally get more shiny stuff. Or you know, you get your favorite waifu in a new skimpy outfit. You know, fun times, fun times. I love the current state of gaming. Oh, speaking of which, how excited are you guys to not own a physical disc anymore? How excited are you to not own your games? Cause I'm not excited. I actually was a PlayStation diehard for like so many years. PlayStation's one of my favorite game systems. PS2 specifically is my most favorite. I probably own way too many PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and I own way too many PlayStation games compared to everything else. Even, I think I own more than Nintendo games. Which is kind of crazy. But, yeah. So, I have like 2 full bookshelves stacked on top of each other. That's not what I meant to do. They have stacked on top of each other, just covered in PlayStation games, and I'm running out of room for the PS5 games because I have so many PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4 games and stuff. I think after 2028, I'm no longer gonna buy PlayStation games. I think I'm gonna officially, you know, boycott PlayStation. I mean, I'm still gonna play the system and stuff, but I think I'm gonna boycott them. I don't think I'm gonna give them any more of my money, because that's how mad I am about it. Like, I love me some disc and stuff, and like the keycard things was one thing. I really hated like when Nintendo did those keycard things. This is the worst. You don't even have the option for a keycard, and I thought that was bad. Ever since they announced GTA 6 was gonna be digital only, I knew something terrible was gonna happen. I just didn't realize it was gonna take 2-ish weeks to happen. That is. I honestly hope that whatever the PS6 is, it sells terribly and no one buys it, because it's most likely going to be about over $1,000. You know, like the Steam Deck, not Steam Deck, the Steam Cube or whatever they're calling it. I really want one, but it's so expensive I can't afford it. Hello, I didn't realize you were a thingy. You were a trainer. So yeah, okay, rant time over. Time for more Pokemon. Come on, let me start the hell. Wow, she has a lot of Pokemon. What do you have? Oh yeah, Pidgey. Okay, that's not too scary. I thought it was gonna be like a whole army of Clefairies or Muck and Grimers, you know, like those terrible things. Yeah, I feel like someone eventually is gonna make a ROM hack purely targeted at me, where every Pokemon that you can get, the only Pokemon that people fight you with is Clefairy. Because of how much I hate that Pokemon so much. I hope so. I hope so, because I would play it. I'd honestly play it. You know, I'd go for it. I'd even play it on stream, you know. If someone made that. Mostly because I think that would be really funny. It'd be really evil. It'd be very mean, but it'd also be very funny. So yeah, you know, I'd go for it, you know. Trying to finish my breakfast. Keeps running away from me. Come on. There, I finally got it. It's a little Rattata. Okay. I think I know the perfect Pokemon to bring out here. I really want Diglett to evolve into Dugtrio. That way I can get that Lickitung that I know is somewhere around here. I think it's to the south of Lavender Town. So I hope I'm right. So I don't really remember where it is. I just know that there's a guy somewhere in this game who wants a Dugtrio for a Lickitung. So, you guys want to hear a fun fact about Lickitung? Not only is its tongue longer than the width of its body, which is horrifying. Sorry, I meant to say the length of its body. So that's horrifying. But, in the anime, thanks to, some episodes getting shuffled around and stuff, I want to say it was for, it wasn't for, the whole Porygon incident. I'm pretty positive it was because of, the Girls' Day Festival that they have in Kanto and Johto. I believe it got switched to make that episode where, like, they have the little Princess Day Festival thing line up with the Girls' Day, holiday festival. And because of that, a few episodes got a little shifted around. And, so, the episode where, they're dealing with this, Pokemon thief with a Farfetch, you hear Jessie say, Arbok and Lickitung are getting away. And the funny thing is, we never saw Lickitung up until that point. That is the first mention of Lickitung in the entire show. It's absolutely hilarious. I love it. I love it. That it is a weird, like, what did you say? It doesn't, bother. It's not a big issue, and you're coming in and watching an episode every so often, in like syndication or whatever, or like on, what's that thing called? Oh, reruns. You say it's been so long since I've owned like actual cable that I forgot what reruns were called. But yeah. So that's the first time you ever hear Lickitung, and Jessie used to have a Lickitung. I know later on. Here's a bit of trivia for you. She eventually does get rid of Lickitung. She trades it, I believe. I can't remember if it was like an intentional trade or like an accidental trade. But she eventually does trade Lickitung, and that's how she gets Wobbuffet. That's how Wobbuffet enters the show, and it's great because I remember this happens in Johto, by the way. But it's great because when, you see Wobbuffet, or just see you bring out Wobbuffet in the next episode, the Twerps are like, oh my gosh, they kidnapped that Wobbuffet! It's honestly one of my favorite, like, jokes that they've used. Well, that and, James being the Flaming Moltres. I love the Flaming Moltres. He is so fabulous and handsome. Yeah, so I'm like really excited to get that episode. It's that one, and then, correction, I'm just really excited to get to Johto. Johto, despite having a lot of filler and a lot of really annoying things happen, and then, also has a lot of very memeable episodes, like the Flaming Moltres. Another thing that I'm still mad about to this day, oh, and we can't forget about Wooper. Whoop whoop. Yeah, so I'm really excited to get to Johto. I don't know why it's taking me so long to start working out the Orange Island arc. I like it, fine, I'm not against it, I'm not against it. I don't know what it is. ago, I attempted to watch every episode of Pokemon. I made it up until Advanced Gen, where Jesse and James release Arbok and Weezing to protect them or something like that. So I made it up to there. Like, that's the last episode I watched on that first mega binge of Pokemon. That, during that run, I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait to get to the Orange Islands, you know. I don't know why people hate Tracy, you know, I'm kind of excited to see him. Oh my gosh. He is not how I remember him. I think he might be one of the most creepy characters Ash ever had follow him for like the longest time. I am very glad they brought that Brock back. Cause I gotta say, I prefer his perving more than Tracy's weird perving. I do like whenever you see Tracy though in the background of like certain things. The one I really remember is the 4th Pokemon movie. Specifically, oh wait. Yeah, okay, that's a Johto one. I was like, wait, am I gonna have to watch that one before I make this whole series? And I was like, no, that's Gen 2. I don't gotta worry about that. That's about Celebi. I don't gotta worry about that. Celebi's a Gen 2 Pokemon. You know what? Yes, Meowth is so cute. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. I love that. You know how, you know what a Japanese cat Meowth says? Meow. Oh, only thing that really reminds me is Niarf. Like a Niarfletech. Because I'm trying to do it like Niarf. Meow. It's kind of screwing me up, but yes, Neil Arfletech. I'm trying to remember. It's the really big, scary, Lovecrafty. Yeah, that describes all of them. Like the whole designer of the universe in Lovecraft lore. I'm trying to remember exactly what its name is called. You know what, honestly, talking about that, you know what makes me really want to play for some weird reason? It makes me want to play God of War. I really want to play God of War, and I really want to play, Devil May Cry for no reason. I'm not gonna lie, it's just, like, I have so many games that I have actually never played or beaten, so I'm like, I kinda wanna play them, but I also wanna finish the Pokemon stuff, so I'm like trying to balance out, like, wanting to play other games that aren't Pokemon, so I don't, like, lose my mind. Mind you, I feel like I've already failed at that mission of losing my mind, because I can recite every Team Rocket motto pretty much by memory. I think my favorite one is the Team Rocket anthem. Our name is Team Rocket and we fight for what is wrong. We're tired of our motto, so we try a song. Jesse James. Okay, I forgot that one. I forgot the other end of that. It's like Jesse James. Okay, I forget what comes after that, but then I remember it's like, we get some things wrong, but we keep rolling along, and then there's a line that goes later on where it's like, meow, that's right! And it's like, that was like a really offbeat thing. Like, really off-key. Which is really funny, because, if I remember correctly, Meowth actually does have, like, a really good singing voice. Like, I think we hear him sing later on, and it's, like, actually really good. I know in the Japanese version, they have this really beautiful, touching, like, end credits song, which I would love to play, but I don't think I'm allowed to because of the stupid copyright system. It's beautiful, and I recommend looking it up. It's gonna be really fun when I try to describe music, and I can't. So all you hear in the background is just like random, it's like random like beeps and boops from the games. Yeah, cause you know, my stuff ain't like transformative or whatever. No, I'm clearly trying to steal the song and stuff. Yeah, so like I'm really excited to like get the first video, but I'm also really scared because I feel like as soon as I upload it, like I fear that like as soon as I hit upload, Shopro's gonna be like, no, bad Melitta, you don't get to do this. It has way too many things we disagree with. Which I'm not trying to make money from this. So I don't know how they're gonna get money from this. I'm not trying to make money from this. So they might just. The thing I'm more scared about is like copyright strike on the channel. Which, if that's the case and this happens, then I might honestly consider uploading this on Patreon. Which, that's the thing that really scares me. Cause like, I fear to like have the same thing that happened to Suede happen to me. Where his whole channel essentially he had to do the whole nuclear option and essentially just destroy his, essentially just delete all his, Pokemon Journeys episodes. But, going off of that, that's one thing I'm really concerned about. But, like, I'm also, like, mine's the whole channel getting laid. That's, like, my big issue. Sorry, going off of that, so I heard Starry's changing its policy, and a bunch of people are, like, getting copyright strikes for videos they made over a decade ago. Which is really scummy, and that's, like, why those videos are fine, like, why don't they have, like, a way to grandfather clause, videos in? I feel like that should be, like, one of the biggest things that most, like, policy should be, is, like, cool, if the policy changed, then videos that came out years before so that was a policy and stuff, should be, like, grandfathered in, under the law and stuff. Sorry, not law, I meant to say new policy. I forgot Poliwag was a Pokemon they had back in Gen 1. It's I always picture it more as a Gen 2 Pokemon, which is funny. Cause it's funny because again, I watched the whole first season again. Not again, but like very recently. Before I announced this whole project, and it was like, what is this shape? Oh, that's obviously, it's the whirl on a Poliwrath. And I was like, Poliwrath? Huh? I don't know why, for some reason I always just picture, the Poliwhirl line, Poliwag line, being from Johto, more than I do picture it being from Kanto. It's like, oh, I forget the Pokemon. I want to say it's Smeargle. For some reason, I picture... No, it's not Smeargle. It's Kecleon. I picture Kecleon being more from Hoenn than I do from Johto. Which is weird, because it is a Johto Pokemon. And I found this out, again, during my last attempt at trying to watch every episode. That's the goal now, is specifically trying to get more episodes, like, under my belt. So I was going to, take a break from watching Pokemon purely just to get the video out, in time, which might still happen, but I probably might just try to watch some of the episodes while I'm, like, kind of in the middle of working on it. From Gen 1 and from Gen 2, and then working on videos from, like, Gen 1. So, there's another issue I kind of have that I am, like, trying to work around, or, like, need to look into working around, is with the first season of the anime, I still need to get the footage from it. Now, I own the DVD, and I can pirate it, but, like, I own the DVD, and I have seen it on a few streaming services, but I'm trying to figure out, like, what's the best way to go about this. Is, like, through screenshots or recording essentially the episodes I need. Like, there's a few episodes I'm just not gonna talk about. What is this? The department store in Seldom. Okay, cool. Like, what does this go to? Okay, I'm just curious. Is that how I get the cell done, or... Hello. What do you want? Yeah, okay. Okay, I think that this pathway down here, for that building, I think that's the, Okay, so I think that's gonna lead me into Saffron, which I can't do yet because they're gonna block me off, if I remember correctly. Oh no, not the Voltorb. So yeah, I think I just need to go down for the, whatever you call it, like the tunnels, I guess? The Underground Railroad, So yeah, going back onto what I was saying. I'm not planning on talking about every episode, because that would be a lot, and I wouldn't be able to do it post, like, Gen 2. So I would be able to do it after Gen 1. That would have to be, like, a thing I wouldn't be able to do again. If, So I think I'll talk about, like, a few of the main issues, or, like, a few of the main episodes, and then, like, between the episodes I really want to talk about, I'll, like, bring up a few quick notes and stuff. But, like, a lot of the episodes, like, you know, it's kind of weird because, like, I'm gonna kind of be... I don't want to jump all over, I kind of want to do it in, like, a chronological order. But it's weird because it's also, like, there's so... I don't want to say there's so much filler in Gen 1, in Season 1, but... it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, not every episode is as important as... You know... the first episode. Or like, not every episode is as important as... say, every other episode, you know? So I think I'm gonna have to go down through and talk about, like, priority and stuff. Especially when, because I could do it the Slate option, where I do talk about every single episode in great detail. I don't think anyone's gonna watch that video for one. I feel like that's gonna take so long, and second, Swade's already done it, and he's done it so much better than I probably could, because he has enough time and resources to give every episode essentially a 10 to 20 minute long, you know, review analysis with silly jokes and stuff, where I'm trying to do everything. You know, Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3 related. That's including the games, that's including, you know, the anime, that's including, you know, the merchandise, that's including spin-off games, that's including, you know, books and stuff. Mainly with the books, that's gonna be tricky. That's gonna be one I'm probably gonna skim over a bit, and then we'll eventually talk about that at, like, its own separate video towards the end of this whole series. But yeah, no, I would like to talk about the books and stuff. I don't know how much I'll be able to get through, because eventually I do want to get this video out. That's kind of the problem. I eventually do want to get this video out. I'll probably mention the books, give, like, a quick overview and stuff, and then later, I will talk about the books in, like, excruciating detail like I did with this project. And that will kind of be, like, its own little, complimentary, series to this one, because I plan on, and the way I would do it is, the main series specifically, I don't think I'll give a whole thing for, yeah, I know, that one's a bit tricky, with the manga, because manga's a whole other beast on, in and of its own, because you have the Electric Tail Pikachu, you have, yeah, I'll talk about that stuff, and I'll, like, kind of, like, you know, go off a bit. I'm trying to find the time to put all that in. I would like to put it all in, but all the manga might have to be its own separate video. It's one of the only things I can think of, maybe, to, like, make the video go by a bit quicker, / flow better. But I probably will, like, you know, start looking into it a bit, like, every week or something. I'll try to read a few chapters or whatever. I would like to buy said manga. I'm not made of money, though, so... and again, I keep getting kind of screwed out of... I like all of these. I have yet to actually use Disable. I'd rather... Yeah. You know, it's been kind of an issue. You know, like, I had to spend a lot of money. Guess what? You don't get to go to work. need money. Cool. We don't got work for you. Cool. I don't got nothing to spend money on. Or like, I don't need money. Cool. We're gonna hire you for like 2 hours, and the second you spend money, you're gonna need all that money you just spent. So yeah, great. You know what? Yeah, no, that's gonna be. Wait, why? Oh, it's super nerd. I was like, why is there a surfer dude here? I was like, why? I can't read apparently. Speaking of which, I'm not like gonna, you know, read anything specifically. Purely to help, but like, you know, move the stuff around. So like, that's another reason I don't want to like go off with the manga. Another thing I'm concerned about with the manga, it's gonna take forever to get that script out. You know, and read it over and over again. It took multiple tries for that one scripted video I did. That's kind of why I don't like doing scripted videos and stuff. So there's gonna be some. So the scripted video I'm gonna be doing, it's gonna be like definitely a multi-hour long video. Is gonna be forever. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, okay, I need to go for the tunnels, specifically to get to Celadon City. Which I almost forgot about where I was after that battle. Oh, you know what would be really fun if I could use the bike in here. I don't think they'll let me. I don't think the disembodied voice of Professor Oak will let me, but it'd be really nice if, you know, I could use it, Professor Oak. Can I use it? No, God. I can use the bike in the tunnel, yes! Take that, Oak. I am a genius. I am a super genius. My Pokemon will know no bounds. Hello, what do you got? You're sleepy. Oh, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't really, but you know, good on you, balding man. I'm glad you and your sleepy Pokemon are doing okay. Okay. You know what? How are my Pokemon looking? I think that's the real question. How are my Pokemon like? You know, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Let's go for the grass. Let's see if we can make some more friends. I like friends. Friends are fun. It's nice to have friends. When I was growing up, most of my friends were Pokemon. That's how, you know, like, my Suko and Mimus. Like, they were some of my best friends. I don't know why I said in the past that, I mean, they are some of my best friends, but, like, I have human friends now, so they're not, like, my only friends. Yeah, don't dig. You know, it'd be really nice if Diglett would evolve finally. When does it evolve into Doug Trio? It's like, it's level 26, right? I'm not going crazy about that. I'm not, like, I'm not crazy, right? That's correct, right? Come on, Rotom phone. When do they evolve? Oh, yeah, so I've heard about this new movie called, Obsession, like a lot of people have been talking about lately. I didn't know anything about it until this weekend. I got it spoiled for me, like, out of the blue. I was like, no, what is that? It's the new horror movie? Yeah. Yeah, Emily, we know you like horror and stuff. Oh, I haven't even seen it. I was like, I don't know what's it about. That got spoiled for me. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I'll probably still want to go watch it. Thanks for spoiling it for me. I've really been trying to, like, avoid a lot of, like, movies and stuff recently because I'm saving up to go watch The Odyssey. I'm really excited for The Odyssey. I love all those old epic stories and stuff of, like, gods and goddesses and the heroes they gave birth to slash raised slash, you know, created, you know, like Achilles and Odysseus and Theseus and Perseus. You know, a lot of us's. So I'm very excited to go watch that. So I'm probably not gonna watch it opening day, but like I'm super excited to go watch it. I don't know what day I'll go watch it, but it'll definitely be sometime, you know. Probably sometime the weekend following its release or whatever. Come on, Pikachu. I want to go over here. I know I'm gonna need Petruchia at some point, so. Now that we're here in Celadon City, so. need to, you know what, I'll probably deposit Bird Jesus. It's not like I really need him. You know what, actually, he actually would be good for the gym. Give me back Bird Jesus, actually. You know what? Yeah, no. Give me back Bird Jesus. I can at least train him up a bit. I probably won't use Surge because he's a water type, and we all know what happens when you use a water type against a grass type. I guess I probably could use Diglett there, but I'd rather, you know, actually have a team that could win, if that makes sense. Or, you know, not have, like, a Pokemon I gotta worry about, like, dying on me. Yeah, Petruchio, there we go. Okay, so, there's a few places I have to find while I'm here. One is the game corner. The other one is the, Celadon Mall, and then the gym. If I remember correctly, I'm like 80% positive this is gonna tell me if the game corner's here or not. Yeah, okay, game corner's definitely here. That answered my question. Thanks. Yeah, this whole town's crawling with rocket goons, isn't it? That's great. We love that. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go up here. There's a thing up here that I'm hoping exists within this game. Because it existed here in, you know, red and blue, and so now I'm wanting to make sure it's gonna be here, because it is a thing I'm really excited about, especially if it's here. Whoa, okay, I'm not used to the bright blue up here. I don't remember that. Yes, it's here. I know everything about the world of Pokemon. In your Game Boy? How do you know I'm playing this on a Game Boy? I'm playing this on a 3DS. Get together with your friends and trade Pokemon. Cool. I mean, I'm playing this on a 3DS. So, like, why are you bad at this? Yes! It still exists! Yay! You know, I would like to name it. I would like to give it a nickname. I'm gonna name it Starter. Yeah, no, I'm gonna name it after someone who also stole an Eevee from me. Okay. You know what? I'm kind of mad. So, I'm kind of mad at this. So, but I also like, you know, I also like Eevee. So, like, I'm gonna give it a, you know what? I got a better name. I got a better name for him. Going off of his distinguished colors and stuff. Oh, I don't remember what I evolved him into. I want to evolve him into the thing I didn't get yet. Okay. You know what? Yeah, guys. So I know in one of them, I evolved him into a Flareon, and I'm pretty positive that was Pokemon. Okay, I'm pretty positive that was Pokemon Blue. I think, because, yeah, I had a water type, and then I evolved him into a... And then I evolved him into a fire type. And then I got a fire type, so I believe I evolved him into a water type. No, I evolved him into an electric type. I think. That's the one I'm curious about. No, that's the wrong one. There. Sorry. I'm trying to do like 3 things at once. Okay, so you know what? I'm going on to my emulator to see exactly what I got, so... Because I need to figure this out now. Upload state. Good, I'm in the Pokemon stores. That's not gonna take forever to find. It looks so weird seeing this actually be in white and gray as compared to this where everything's all in a different shade of green. Okay, yeah, storage system. I wanted... No, that's the wrong one, that's the wrong one. I want to be on Bill's PC. I'm going to deposit a Pokemon because... Wait. Because I need to see what I have. There. Okay, now withdraw. Where is he? Where is he? I don't remember what box he's in. I just want to know exactly what Eevee what exactly I evolved my Eevee, because I know in blue he's a Flareon, so I'm pretty positive in red I evolved him into Jolteon. Actually, you know what? And that's the case, if I evolved him into yeah. So what box is it gonna be in? That was in 2, so maybe 3. Let's see if I evolved him into, you know, if that's the case, I might change the name, cause, you know, I don't think Oak would work well with a Vaporeon. That's the term for it. I don't think it would work well with a Vaporeon, so I gotta look, obviously. Okay, now change box. It wasn't in there, so maybe it's in box 1. I have a weird feeling it's in box 1. Stats. Nah, it's Pikachu, okay. Where is he? Where is he? I want to make sure I don't get like a... I found him. Okay, so I do have a Jolteon, so I need to turn him into a Vaporeon. Okay, I don't need you up anymore. Okay, yeah, so I need to turn this into a Vaporeon. So, you know, I got a better idea for him. For this cutie's name. Okay, I actually don't have a better name for it. I'm trying to think of a funny name. You know what? I got a good one. What is that thing's name? I remember now. Nope. Actually, I don't think that's gonna be a good name for it. I remember Lapras existed, so that's a better name for Lapras. You know what? I got a good name. It's named after a water type Pokemon we have in Indokina. You know what? That's not it. Give me a sec. Where is it? There we go. No, come on. Yeah, there we go. Narchamp. Everyone loves a good old Narchamp. Narchamp would have been the Pokemon I would have liked to have been my starter. That would have been cool. There's no room for Narchamp. No. It's actually really funny seeing me name a Pokemon. I'm gonna turn into a water type Pokemon after naming it another Pokemon. That's like naming a Bidoof Pikachu, or 20 Bidoofs named Pikachu. See, personally, I like naming Pokemon after, like, you know, or at least the little wild Pokemon I have that aren't necessarily mine, they're wild Pokemon, but, like, that kind of live around me after, you know, people or, like, stories and stuff. I recently named a few Corviknights that we have in my area after, this cool little story I grew up with hearing about. I named them all Morgan. Or is it Mordred? Sorry, it's Morgan. I named them all Morgan. Sorry, there's a lot of... It's hard for me sometimes, and like, all the names kind of sound similar to me. There's a reason why I suck at remembering names. all names sound the same to me. Billy, Bob, Jim, Bartholomew, they're all the same to me. Stephanie. I do want that Eevee. I like Eevee. So... I did want to go to... You know what? Actually, no. Let's go to Erica's first, and then we'll take on Team Rocket's hideout. which I know is in the game corner, because it's not hidden very well. Which, as much as I said I want to avoid the game corner, I realize I kind of have to go. This is the... Is that the department store or is that the game corner? Celadon Mansion. Okay, sorry, it says Celadon Mansion. I don't know if there's anything interesting in here. So I'm curious. What is in here? A bunch of Pokemon. Okay, yay. I like Pokemon. My dear Pokemon keep me company. Meowth even brings me money. Oh, you don't... Oh, you have an adorable Pikachu. Look at that. You look like a fantastic duo. They're making me jealous. You know, I'd like your Meowth, sir. Oh, Pikachu. Yay. Pikachu's happy. Pikachu? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, my little guy? Aw, he's happy. Yay. Okay. Is this... Yeah, okay, I was about to say, this is the building I just came up from. Or, you know, I was climbing up the back of. Which means somewhere in here is a bunch of nerds. And I want to go talk to the nerds. Nerds are very important, actually. I'd recommend everyone go out and find a nerd to talk to, because, well, they tend to give good life advice. And by that, I mean they are usually full of wisdom. And then you can turn their weird, archaic, ramblings and stuff into knowledge. I wrote the story. Isn't Erica cute? I like Misty a lot, too. Oh, and Sabrina. I like it. You know what? This guy's based. I like this man. I don't know why he's picking all the female gym leaders that he likes, but you know, this guy's based. You're the graphic artist. Oh, you drew me. Oh, that's kinky. Did you draw me like one of your Calosian girls? That's right. I'm the game designer. Oh my god. Oh, I have met God. Yes, I am. I didn't... Oh, it told me not to quit. I was like, I didn't quite finish it. Yeah, no yeah, no kidding. Hey, it's like I've only been playing for like... what's it been? Like 5 days now? Like, collectively speaking. Wait, how long have I been playing? No, that's a good question. How long have I been? You know, only 11 hours. I've only been playing 11 hours and this is going to be my 4th batch. It's kind of... See, it feels like it's been so much longer. Again, because I've played through Red and Blue before this project started. And then... you know, I played through Red and Blue before this project started. And then I played through... Okay, this is the end of it. Okay. I was confusing this for a different building. But yeah, so now I want to try to find the, you know, the big, department store building. That's my goal now. You see, I'm half tempted to do something I did in the fire, and I did in Pokemon Red. Oh no! No! Oh no! That's everything! We're losing everything! No! What happened? Oh, you've got to be kidding! I lost everything! No! I should have saved when I had it up. Why did this happen? Oh, that makes me so mad. That makes me so mad. What happened? What happened? Oh. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm gonna take a break. I need to take a break. Okay? I'm going to attempt something. It might be a bit crazy, but I'm going to attempt it. Oh. Gosh, that is everything from the stream. What is that, like 2 hours? Oh. Okay. I have a bit of a crazy idea. I'm gonna put some music on for my for my Rotom phone. So purely that way, you guys aren't going crazy. I'm gonna try something and hopefully we will brush by really quickly for that. The thing I'm gonna try is I'm gonna try to avoid every trainer and we're gonna get back to Celadon. So I won't have all the Pokemon. Wait, I only caught Eevee, so... Well, I only took Eevee. So, my hope is, we get to Celadon, I don't fight any trainers, and then I'll just kind of run back through at the end of the stream to fight them all. But really just to save you guys time and watching me do the same thing over. Oh, I hate that. Why did this have to happen? Why? I'm so angry. I am so angry. What happened? Did, like... No, I'm streaming still, so it's not like the internet it's not like the internet crashed, but like... Oh, that makes me so angry. Okay. So you know how I said, I had some music, you know, waiting and stuff, and like, you know, everything was gonna be all set up? So, I have this idea. It might not be good, but you know what, hey, I don't know how good it's gonna sound. I actually have no idea, but hey, you know what, I'd rather, you know, not have to make you guys wait and stuff. So I am going to put this on a bit of a pause, and I will hopefully be back soon. Not make you guys wait forever. So I'm gonna be right back. Okay, and we are back. I hope you all enjoyed some of that silly little music I found. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, because I avoided a lot of trainers. I am now very low on money. I am very low on levels compared to where I would like to be. Oh, and my controller, of course, died while I was doing all that, so that's great. Let me hope it connects. Perfect. Looks like it hopefully connected. There we go, perfect, it connected. Okay, yeah, so I saved right after we got our adorable little Eevee Narchamp. So, yeah, hopefully we don't have to go through and do all that again. Because that was annoying. And I figured it would be a lot quicker, you know, to quickly rush over, get this done, give you guys a bit of a break from hearing me talk all the time. So yeah, my hope is to find the department stores / super mall kind of area. Because there's a few items I wanted to get, but now my idea is to just head to the gym. Get all the, you know what? Here's an idea I have, actually. Yeah, okay, so I have... You have yellow up there. I'm gonna switch out Zippo to be the guy in the front, because fire type going to a grass type gym, you know, that should be fun. That'll be easy, you know? So yeah, so now we gotta find the gym. I have Petrochio, if I remember correctly, so luckily I won't be having to run back my Pokemon that knows cut. I hate HMs, they're such a dumb idea. I have an idea for what I might do later on with them. I won't really be using this somewhere while, you know, streaming, because I feel like it is a Pokemon editor I have on my 3DS, and I don't plan on using that for the stream. The only time I will probably use it is to delete HMs, which I find rather annoying, but it is what it is, and hopefully it works. So yeah, the only other time I'm debating on it, which I don't really want to, but just like stop my gambling addiction from spiking it, I might use it for the game corner. Might. The keyword there is might. I don't want to, nor do I really want to get sucked into the game corner again. So, who knows, I might just have one stream where we come back to the game corner and the stream ends when I get a jackpot or something. You know, some weird little thing like that, you know? Actually, you know, that could be fun. That could be fun. I could set I don't know, a day aside where we do that. That'd be annoying, but also really funny. There's Petruchio. Good, there's Cut. I'm so mad that happened still, like... I was like, right when I was like, right after I was looking at the saves option too, I was like, no, I don't need to save. This has been going good so far. We don't need to save. As soon as I exit out, move a few minutes, you know, boom. No, I get beaten. I get beaten back all the way to the beginning of this mission. Oh, I love women. Women are the best. I don't know why there's a creepy old man out here, but you know what? I too am an enjoyer of cool women. And I do plan on fighting them all. Because I can use that money and I can use that XP. I'm not... What do you mean I'm not allowed in here? Oh, is it because is it because the game forced me to play as a boy? That sucks. I mean, I'm a girl, so like, why can't I play as Leaf or something, you know? I'm tempted to also talk about some of the lol tanks of Pokemon to some extent, but I also wanted to keep the video, you know, relatively appropriate for, you know, children as well. So who knows if I'll talk about some of the terrible lol tanks out there. But I'm hoping Zippo can kind of just, you know, blitz through this whole gym. You know, he is a fire type and also, you know, if he ever gets out of this stupid rap move, on, Zippo! Free yourself! Be the dragon you were always meant to be! Everyone knows Charizard's a dragon type! It's my favorite dragon type! Actually, that's a lie. It's actually Garchomp. And, yeah, would you all believe if I told you the reason was because Cynthia uses a Garchomp? And also because Gibble is incredibly adorable? Oh, I love Gibbles. They're adorable. They're like a big baby. I love it. It's also really fun. So I've seen them like teething and stuff, and sometimes they'll use their head to teeth. It's good until, you know, their teeth come in, because then it can hurt. But it's really funny too. Oh, I love Gibble. He's adorable. What? No, don't poison powder. Yay, okay, it didn't work. Oh, I really wish Zippo knew, like, a better fire type move, other than Ember. Because, you know, it'd be nice if he knew other fire type moves other than Ember. Because, you know, it's kind of annoying that he doesn't. I also really hope that the music wasn't too loud. I did try to... I can't really hear it, except for, like, when it's coming out of my Rotom phone. That's the only way I was able to hear it. And I don't know if the quality was good, so I hope it was okay during that point, and it wasn't like blowing out your eardrums or whatever, so hopefully it was okay. That was a bit of a unplanned thing to happen, and I kind of did that a bit on the fly to, you know, kind of make the, you know, the wait a bit bearable, if that makes sense. So I'm hoping that was okay. So, I know I said I'd play till 2, but like, another good stopping point would be after we defeat the Team Rocket hideout, which I'm pretty sure is gonna get us to 2, but if it doesn't, I might get off a bit early then, because that's just gonna be a good stopping point. You know, that way I don't know, because I have a feeling that like by the time we get to, you know, that time, you know, I'm gonna be in the middle of something really random at 2, because 2 is the latest I can play today. So I also do tend to like finishing it off at like a good stopping point, if that makes sense. Usually about a few minutes before that time, you know, like I don't know how to word it, like, you know, a few minutes around that time, you know. If it's not like 2 o'clock exactly, then a few minutes before it, you know. I like a good stopping point, etc. 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 I never liked the abbreviation for etc. because it is ETC, but I always do it ECT. I don't know why. I've always confused that. It sucks because, you know, Zippo isn't like really high up in levels, so he is still like he's not like the super strongest one right now. But like he can do big damage to them because, you know, type advantage. You know, I think I will switch out just for this once and see how good Bird Jesus can do. Because Bird Jesus hasn't gotten some action, and he is also very under-leveled for this gym, but I'm curious to see if Gust might be able to work. Okay, you know what, Bird Jesus, you're coming right back. You're gonna be stuck in here for a while, and I'm not dealing with this. Yeah, move. I hit the wrong button, shoot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, please, there we go. Okay, you know what, screw it. Yeah, I have the perfect Pokemon for this. When all else fails, to send out the really overpowered Psychic type Pokemon. So I gotta look up how to trade Pokemon with the, you know, with the virtual, console, version of this game. Because, like, I know it's theoretically possible and stuff, but, like, I'm pretty positive, you know, it will work, because I think they added Wi-Fi capabilities to it, so you could trade, like, with other Pokemon. I'm pretty positive that's what they did. Come on, Sabrina, you're making the psychic type Pokemon look bad. Oh, Sabrina, how could you do this to me? I'm just checking it out now because, like, now that I'm thinking about it, I want to look at it. I want to, like, check it out and, like, have it on, like, my search history. How to... again, I'm, like... I want to say it will work and stuff. So, like, if I have a Pokemon with Wi-Fi and stuff, it should be able... Oh, sorry. Another DS with Wi-Fi cables. I just want to make sure it's going. How is this stupid Bellsprout stupid attack going? Sabrina, you are a psychic type. Use your psychic type moves. Come on. Why is this thing so stupidly strong? Okay, one more chance. Sabrina, how come on? Why? Why do you hate my beautiful Kadabra? You know what? No, I was trying to, give other Pokemon the chance to fight. No, screw you, Bellsprout. Because I knew you would just wrap him. So I was, like, trying to get a Pokemon to, like, fight. Oh, you're gonna use wrap? Oh, come on! Come on! No, don't want to use the stupid chatbot. I tried Pokemon in yellow on the virtual console. It's so hard because I have like 5 different copies of this game, so I just want to, make sure it's possible before I. Because if it isn't, I have another way of doing it. I want to do it. It's just if it's a thing I can do to trade. If I can trade naturally within the game, it makes it so much easier. Come on, Zeppo! It is a fire-type Pokemon. You are a fire-type Pokemon. Oh, I use Scratch, so... Great. You're gonna use Wrap again, aren't you? How did I know? I'm so mad at myself that I screwed that up. And now I gotta wait. This whole thing. This takes so stupidly long. Why? You know what? New plan. We're gonna heal Zeppo, because, screw this stupid Bellsprout and stupid Wrap. Oh, I hate this thing so much. That Wrap, the second it gets wrapped, you get wrapped, you get screwed. Out of like 20 turns. And then because you're trying to, like, smash through all the buttons and stuff. So that way you don't have to deal with this because the game is so slow. And you then hit the wrong stupid move. Because, it's going to continue and it doesn't, it says like, hey, do I want to fight? Instead of like newer games where it's like, oh, I don't get to do anything. Oh, and look, it's because I'm trying to smash through it and now you used the wrong stupid move again. And now it's going to use Wrap again, right? Oh, no, that's an improvement, actually. I don't care if I'm poisoned now. That's an improvement. Finally. I think in the newer games, it doesn't even give you the option to fight or attack. It removes that option for you entirely. See, look what happens when I'm not, like, smashing the buttons and trying to get through this thing's stupid Wrap attack that goes on for, like, 20 turns. I hate that. I hate it so much. The only good time to use Wrap is when you're the one using it. Burgess leveled up, yay. I kind of want Burgess to evolve, but, it's an oddish. I'm gonna switch up Burgess. Because, I would like him to, gain some levels. But I'd also like, him to not get sucked into Wrap constantly. And I don't think Oddish knows how to do Wrap. Hopefully, the only thing I'm more concerned about is, sleep powder, poison powder, stun powder, all that stuff. The only good thing is, I came in with a team, to fight off, the stupid grass-type Pokemon. I was afraid of that. He's not gonna do a lot of damage because he's so under-leveled. Well, because that's gonna heal him all the way back up. It's like I took 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I'm just gonna give him one more chance. Maybe he'll get a critical. I gotta say, I'm I'm so mad at that stupid Bellsprout. That was so dumb. Why was the Bellsprout so stupidly strong there? Why couldn't I escape its stupid wrap for like 100 turns? That was so dumb. I hate that. This honestly might be the longest fight ever that I've done so far because of how long that stupid wrap took up. My hope is, yeah, that's right, because I didn't get the XP because I had to rush through all those stupid trainers to, you know, so to make you guys not wait. So she doesn't have the stupid recover move anymore, which is the whole reason why I switched around in the first place. Oh, I hate this. Why did the game have to crash on me? Ugh, I'm gonna keep her, no, I'm actually gonna switch her. Maybe if I'm lucky, she'll level up. Nope, okay, cool. She's about to send out, what is it gonna be? No, it's gonna be a Bellsprout, so no, I'm gonna keep her out, and I'm gonna hope that she one-hit KOs the stupid Bellsprout. Why do you go first? Oh, I hate you, Bellsprout. Yeah, you can't move. Because of course you can't. Now we're sending out Zeppo. Because does Bellsprout only know Wrap? No, it knows Poison Powder too. Why does it only use Wrap? I hate this thing. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'd rather, you know. It's gonna use Wrap first. I hate this thing. I honestly hate this thing because the Wrap is so annoying. I'm gonna have to run back to the Pokemon Center after this. Let me attack. I want to hurt you, Bellsprout, very much. You're hit by the poison. Why? You know what? No, new plan. It's not gonna work very well, but at least it'll be a way to heal up my Pokemon a bit. And maybe it will stop it from, you know, wrapping around it. This is so dumb. I hate this. I hate Wrap. I hate it so much. Bellsprout might quickly become my next least favorite Pokemon. I'm half tempted. I'm half tempted to do a ranking video of Pokemon later on. Leech Seed. Yes, Leech Seed. You know what? No, it's screw you, Bellsprout. If I get... Screw you. Screw you, Bellsprout. It's not gonna do anything. I think I broke Bellsprout. Leech Seed. It's gonna evade it. Why are you evading it? I just want your little life to be taken from you every turn because you're a dumb jerk. Why is it evading it? Why? Why? I think I broke the game. I think the game is broken at this point. Because I can't Leech Seed it. It keeps evading it, and it keeps trying to poison powder me, and it can't. And it refuses to use Wrap. So, you know what? Screw this thing. I'm just gonna tackle it to death. And you evade, and you missed. Why did you miss? Are you just gonna miss all your turns? Are you just gonna miss every single attack? Finally, you hit it for once. I'm so mad. I really am mad, okay? Cool, now can you please Leech Seed it so that way it's losing 2 damage attacks? Leech Seed? No, you missed. Why are you missing? You have one of the old... I'm trying to get you to use the only move that I really wanted you to use. And you keep missing. It's not like it doesn't affect him, which I would then understand. You're just missing. Constantly missing. Why? Why, Bulbagarden? I don't want to say I hate you, Bulbagarden, but like, why? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, the only good thing is that stupid poison powder doesn't affect the Bellsprout, and they don't seem to want to go for Wrap for some reason. So, you know what, from now on, every time a Bellsprout comes out, I'm gonna just send out Bulba Garden. It seems to be the one counterweight to the stupid Bellsprouts. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go heal my Pokemon real quick, because that was terrible. Yeah, you know what? I used to like the girls at Erica's gym, because they're all about perfume and stuff, and forcing boys to cross-dress to enter the gym. But you know what? No, I wanna see. No, maybe the gym should have burned down. No, I'm starting to think maybe that fire had a purpose. Maybe it was to teach the Bellsprouts a lesson. No, come on! Why? Okay, you know what? I'm mad. I am so mad at myself. I was in a rush, okay? I was in a rush. I wasn't like in a rush really, but like I wanted you guys not to have to wait too long. So I made it. You know what? No, I think this is a sign. I think this is a sign that I need to go bully some trainers. Get my XP back up and stuff, because I screwed up. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to fight the trainers. Though I do want to. You know, the only thing I'm going to do is I'll fight trainers until Sabrina gets that recover. There. I am so mad. I'm not gonna lie, I really am mad. It's not like I have to move fly yet. I don't think I get that until another gym or two. Okay, item, bike. Where's the bike? I am so mad. I went to the Pokemon Center. Is it because I didn't talk to Nurse Joy? Is that it? Do I have to talk to the Joys every time I enter a Pokemon Center? What kind of logic does that make? You know what? I want to fight all these. You know what? I'm gonna fight him, and I remembered something. I have Cut. I can easily just avoid the rest of the trainers. There. That's my plan. That's my plan. I have Cut. I'll fight the rest of these trainers after this stupid. What is he? A jester? Okay, somehow he's a gambler. I don't see it. I really don't see it. Oh, it's the Growlithe guy. Okay, you know what? It would have been nice to have Diglett here, but you know what? I'm mad, and I just want this guy to suffer a bit. So you know what? Psybeam. Psybeam is stupid Growlithe's fate. I like Growlithe. I hate the fact I'm angry and I'm saying these things. But you know what? I'm also not in the mood to fight. I don't know why I decided I was gonna fight you. Yeah, okay, cool. Confusion. I just want to get out of here so I can get back to Sabrina's gym. To Erica's gym. And then, you know, just, you know, get the XP and the money from the trainers there. Finally, I can learn Recover. Right? I don't know if do I not get to learn Recover now? Do I learn Recover here or after, or is it the next level? I could have sworn she learns Recover at level 30. Yes, is it 31? I could have sworn it was level 30. Oh, come on. I was so close to being a one-hit KO. The coffee will calm my nerves or make me more jittery. Who knows? So, yeah, I forgot. I have Petruchio. I can easily cut through half of the trainers on this route. By half, I mean the rest of them. Because I just want to get back to Erica's gym, get that badge, and then, you know, continue on with the game. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. You know, normally I'm good at this, but because of the whole stupid game crashing, I really screwed myself over here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Petruchio, I need you to work your magic. Yay, okay. I think there is wild grass in here, so if I... Yeah, I was gonna say, if there's a wild Pokemon here I haven't caught, that's gonna be good. If not, then I'll just eat an easy, Pidgey. Yeah, it's an easy XP grind. I'm not bothering switching out my Pokemon, even though I would like Yellow to defeat Pidgey. That's kind of one of the main reasons why I have Sabrina at the front. One, so they learn. One, so they get enough XP to learn recover again, and then secondly, it's because a Psychic type is just naturally really strong against everything. See, look at that. That was great. I mean, I got a critical too, but, you know, I still feel like if I didn't get a critical, I still feel like, you know, it would have been, like, kicking it out immediately. Anyways, yeah, I'm just mad. I'm mad at myself more than anything here. Because I really have myself to blame for, you know, not stopping at the... I stopped that. I didn't talk to Joy. I didn't talk to the stupid Joy at the stupid... Okay, that's lagging really bad. Okay, that was lagging really bad. I'm like half concerned it's gonna die on me again. So when I get to Celadon, I'm gonna try to save up. I think it's because I'm on the bike personally and I'm going really fast. So I'm a bit concerned that the bike might actually crash the game somehow because it goes by really quickly and it's like trying to process a lot of stuff. That's not a scary fact. Again, I'm not like doing this in the most like I'm not doing this in a very productive or most easy way too. I'm playing this on a 3DS that I'm streaming to my computer from the modded 3DS I have, streamed to you guys over the internet through you know, OBS. So again, it's not the most effective way of streaming. It's more niche than anything, and I thought it'd be really cool. Which is a miracle I got to work as well as it is. Despite a few crashes, which does suck. I'm not blaming the game for that or anything. I'm blaming, you know, the software I'm using on the emulator and stuff. / all the traffic I have to have over the internet from streaming it to you guys and stuff. Or whatever else, you know? I also partially blame it on the computer I have, but I feel like most of it is... Because this isn't the one I was going to use for streaming. This is the, essentially my Appleton work computer that I have. For, like, you know, a few things of work and stuff. Like, it ain't like the one I normally use. This is like the backup one we have. So, yeah, so here's hoping that, like, you know, at least when I do the Let's Plays and stuff, I'll actually be able to do the recording on you know, the laptop that I wanted to use for the live streams. Which will be nice. It'll be a bit easier to actually, you know, I need the bike because I want to get there as quickly as possible. Come on, Yellow. We gotta go beat up Erica's gym so we can get the 4th gym badge. It's all we want. We gotta be the very best, like no one ever was. We gotta catch them because that's our real test, and we gotta train them because that's our cause. I was gonna try to fit the rest of the song in there, but I couldn't really think of another way of wording it around there. Oh, I know. We have traveled across the land. We searched far and wide. We gotta teach these Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. I was like, I don't know how else this fits in there, and that was like, oh wait, I got it, yeah. I gotta say though that so I've had 2 versions of the theme song just stuck in my head for like the longest time. One is the, you know, the one most people grew up with, you know, the Galarian one, and then the other one I have is the Cantonian one. The version where it goes like, okay, I can't speak Cantonian, so I'm about to butcher it, but it's like, na 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 na. You thought I didn't even bother trying to like say the lyrics or whatever. I just did the tone. I do like that one personally because there's a part in it where it's like translate. It's like underwater, over mountains, in the fields, and it's like listing out everywhere you can find Pokemon. And then one of the worst lines in it is under that girl's skirt. Oh, those Cantonians. Those crazy Cantonians. Yeah, no, the Cantonians are a weird bunch. Though, I definitely say there's some of the nicer people out there. I like how we just silently like this to a bunch of people. They're very nice. They're very nice. A lot nicer than the Colossians. That's all I'm saying. Especially like tourists, though. If you go to Kanto and stuff, and you're disrespecting them, I have no problem with them kicking you out. Kicking you out of Kanto. Like don't be a jerk. Be respectful. Like, don't be rude. Don't be a Karen. Really, just don't be a Karen. That is a good rule of life. Do not be a Karen. So I like the fact that like I was able to, you know, one-hit KO that Bellsprout immediately because I was actually able to attack first. I don't know why it wouldn't let me attack first so many other times, but there, stupid Bellsprout. I am switching out Zippo again purely so that way I can use my fire type against the grass type gym, which makes sense. But if I see more Bellsprouts, I'm immediately use a Bulbaguard. Apparently Bulbaguard is just immune to the Bellsprout's charm. He cannot be seduced by the Bellsprout. Okay, so I gotta take a quick little break. I won't be gone for too long. I just gotta go to the little girl's room. So I'll be right back really quick. So I don't know how if you guys are sick of that song, sick of the music or whatever. I think it might have been just one song looping over and over again, so I'm gonna just quickly be right back. See, I told you I wouldn't be gone too long. Just a quick little... Mostly because I really need to go. Okay, so... This is gonna be the interesting part where I get to go into this long line of trainers here. Because that's the thing I've mostly been waiting for. This is not where he is. This is not where Petruchio is. You can tell I'm not even using Petruchio that much. I would like to get him to evolve into a Sand Slash. Because I like Sand Slash. Sand Slash is cool, but... you know, just in case, I'm saving. Just in the off chance something bad happens again. Yay, okay, it's saved. I'm also curious about this random tree over here. Is there anything here? No, okay, cool. Just direct. That's it. It's just decorative. That's what I was trying to say this entire time. Your hobby is Pokemon. How? What a coincidence. My hobby is Pokemon training too. We have so much in common. One of my favorite memes between my friend group was like, cause I'm a lesbian, everyone else I know is like straight. So like the thing I'll do with a lot of the guys that I hang out with is like, you like girls? I like girls. We have so much in common. I don't know where that's from. I just knew someone started saying it to me one day. I thought it was really funny, so I borrowed it. Okay, so I'm looking at the time. I'm hoping I'm able to get to the Rocket Hideout and like be able to beat it before time. If not, I don't really need to get off at like 2. That's just like, I like having a schedule and like, I technically really need to get off by 3, because that's usually when my dorm mates come in. Roommates, dorm mates, you know what I mean. They tend to get back, so I'd like to get back before, you know, it becomes hectic and, like, they start yelling and stuff. They don't yell, really, but they're loud, they're kind of obnoxious, and I don't like talking to them sometimes. And when I don't like talking to them, they tend to get mad at me. I am what is it called? An introvert? I just don't like talking sometimes. Why can't a girl just speak entirely in meow? Like, I will do that. So if I'm not in the mood to talk and they get mad at me because I refuse to, like, speak to them, this is literally all I do. Meow. Meow. It's cute. I love it. You know, like a little meow. It confuses Zuko and Mimus, but it confuses them in the dumb little way where, like, they look at me like I'm crazy. Or they think that, or like one time, my little Zuko thought there was a meow somewhere and he was going crazy. He had the zoomies. He was running all over trying to find the secret meow. I'm half tempted to, like, to go out, buy a little Meowth doll or something and do, like, that little elf on a shelf kind of thing. He's trying to learn? Oh no. No, I'm not learning Rage. So there's a huge reason why I'm not learning Rage. It's because okay, it's because one, Rage is like so Rage in this game, it goes on forever until the Pokemon you're fighting is defeated. You can't do anything until it's defeated. So it's like the game is on autopilot, and there's a huge reason why I don't want to learn this move. There's a glitch. There's a really bad glitch when you're fighting Lorelei. One of her Pokemon recover. And again, I mentioned this earlier, where it's like, oh, the enemy's Pokemon have no limit on the amount of times they can use a move. So, like, you have PP, they don't ever use PP. They have infinite times to use that move. So, if you use Rage on one of her Pokemon, it will just use Recover, and then you use Rage again, and then it will just use Recover. I might do that. Okay, I don't want to do that, so I might find a clip of it or whatever to, like, show you guys later in the video, but I don't want to do it personally. I'd rather not suffer through that. Thank you. Yes, it is one of the few moves I will actually not learn, to have my Pokemon learn until, like, it gets fixed. And it's not a move that goes on for infinity. Sabrina, will you learn Recover now? Just tell me you'll learn Recover. Yes! Oh, please learn Recover. I have to remember to get rid of Disable, which is the one I don't really use them at all. Yeah, older move. Yes, it has to be Disable. Did I say Recover? Really? It has to be Disable, because as much as this is a good move, I have yet to actually use it. And I'd rather have Confusion, because that gives the Pokemon a chance of being confused and hitting itself. And I'd rather have Side Beam. I ain't getting rid of Teleport. I rely way too much on Teleport. You know, until I try to rush through it, because the game crashed and, you know, I'm angry. So I'm trying to rush through and I'm angry. And then I screw up. I gotta go all the way back to town again. So yeah, I could fight Erica now, but you wanna know what? There are other trainers here that I could fight, and, you know, I could fight and then, you know, get more money and XP. So, because yeah, it's the only reason why I do this is because I need the money. There are things specifically at the supermarket that I want to buy, if that makes sense. Very powerful and nice things at the supermarket I want to buy. There's a few Pokemon I'm probably gonna switch out for when we go to the Rocket Hideout. Purely because I want to level up a few of the Pokemon that I do already own or have. You know what I mean? And personally, I don't know how good I'm gonna be able to do in the Rocket Hideout with that with the team I'm thinking about making, because I'm gonna have a lot of underleveled Pokemon that I really want to get leveled up a lot more before I decide to quote-unquote evolve them with the things I want to buy. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with poison powder. I at least have ways of dealing with that after this battle. I'm trying to remember when do the starters evolve, because it's so interesting. Because I have Pikachu who refuses to evolve. If I gave him a Thunderstone, he would just not evolve. He refuses. He is like, no, be gone, electric thought. Oh. Sorry, I'm spinning in my chair and I almost knocked over my bowl. But so like I'm trying to remember. I know they evolve sometime, like between level 30 and level 40. I want to say they usually evolve around 36, if I remember correctly, and they usually evolve around like level 15, 16, 17. Actually, it'd be really funny. Imagine having to wait till like level 20 to evolve your starter Pokemon. That'd be terrible. Yeah, two of the other ones get to evolve like at normal rates, and the other one has to evolve at level 20. I don't know, that'd be mean. That'd be mean. You know what would be a really cool idea? If the Pokemon, like, starter trio, like, why does Gloom look so red? Gloom, why are you so red? I don't know, I think it'd be really cool if, like, hypothetically speaking, if there was a, like starter Pokemon that could be like, you know, hey, what if, you know, the Pokemon you pick, so like a water type, gains the thing it's weak against. So like, the water type becomes a grass, or like the grass type becomes the thing it's strong against. The grass type becomes a water type, the fire type becomes a grass type, and the water type becomes a fire type. You know, I think that'd be kind of cool. You know? You know what would also be really cool? If there was like such a thing as like a dragon fairy type, that'd be cool. Imagine, I don't know how broken that would be, or like how, or just how like super strong or weak it would be. That I think it'd be kind of cool. Oh, they can withdraw their Pokemon. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before in a game. Like, that's cool. I didn't even know they could do that. Finally, some strategy. I love it. Oh, that is awesome. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before in one of the video games. That is awesome. Maybe it was something that I don't know if it's something they've added to this, or if I just never gotten the like, you know, the game, the like random number generation for the trainers, for the AI and the trainers to like, you know, see that's a viable option. That is awesome. I love that. Oh, that is actually really cool. I'm hoping, you know, I don't know how else to like really word it. I don't think I ever saw that in any of the newer games, unless it was like a gym battle, because I feel like they purposely make it so that way they will like switch out Pokemon. But I could be wrong. Oh, look, she's withdrawing again. And that's sending out Gloom, who is also very weak. That is crazy. That is awesome. Like, oh my god, that is cool. I have never seen this happen. I swear I've never seen this happen before. And she well, I've seen that before. You know, that's obvious. You know, gym leaders, you know, using not gym leaders, but like some trainers, you know, using recovery items and stuff. I'm hoping Zippo can hold his ground for a bit. You know, until the Gloom is defeated, because then I would like to switch him out, probably. If I can get Ivysaur v Ivysaur, I'd take it. I hope they don't switch out the Pokemon again. Because that's what I want. I want Ivysaur v Ivysaur. Oh, I got burned. Yay. Are you gonna heal it of its burn? Are you gonna give it burn heal? Now it's gonna use absorb. It's interesting. It would be really funny if it you know used if it used burn heal. That'd be really fun. I'm curious. Nah, I was really hoping it might do all the. I might knock it out. I was really wishful thinking it on my part. Okay, there. Now we can do the battle we've all been waiting for. Ivysaur v Ivysaur. Oh yeah, level 20. I feel like they leveled up like one battle. Like, oh, that's crazy. I like this. This is why I do try to like. See, I'm tempted, but eventually to use the XP share when I eventually do get it. But also at the same time, the text takes forever to go through, so I'm like also half tempted to just, you know, ignore it and just do everything the old-fashioned way. There is a poison powder on the Bulba Garden. Yes, my strategy has worked. I'm surprised every Pokemon tries to use poison powder on Bulba Garden. He seems to be immune to it, which is awesome. I'm hoping his immunity to poison, you know, lasts until, you know, when he evolves into Venusaur. Yeah, it wasn't even Erica. I was like, I'm not fighting Erica, am I? Well, I was like, somehow I thought like maybe I accidentally talked to her or something. It's like, no, I'm not fighting Erica. That was awesome. that was awesome. I can't believe they actually switched out their Pokemon. That was cool. I swear I've never seen that before. That is awesome. Oh, I'm out of water. That is crazy for like the AI for a random trainer NPC to do that. That is I like that. That is cool. You know what? I already cheated. I brought fire type Pokemon here and the psychic type. Because I have bug-type Pokemon. It's just they're all like level 10. I would have brought them if they were higher. I really haven't used Wormy since like, you know, like Route 3 or something. I don't remember when the last time I used Wormy was. I've definitely used them at some point. You know, maybe I'll give them Fly if anyone, just that way we get to have Wormy on the team a bit more. I don't know. Maybe. That is a 50. Sunstar doesn't affect Zippo. Interesting. Okay. That is one thing I was not expecting. Oh yeah. So, there is gonna be a bit of a thing I'm gonna do before I challenge the Elite Four. The only reason why I'm waiting to the Elite Four to challenge to do this little side quest kind of thing is because it's gonna take a lot of time, a lot of XP training, and a lot of money, if that makes sense. I have to do a lot of training. I'm gonna need a lot of money. It's not like I could generate. I can get free Master Balls unless. Which, I'm just saying, unless I cheat, which I'd rather not cheat to do this because I already used, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I already used some cheat codes on the emulator version, but that's more or less because I, one, wasn't gonna live stream that one, and second, I mean, like, I may as well test it out and stuff on the version where, you know, I have a better chance of it, you know, not corrupting or, you know, protecting the files from getting corrupted. Or, like, having backups upon backups of saves. Just in case something bad did happen while using such cheats and stuff. Like, I'm using an action replay slash, game Garchomp. You know, so, like, I'd rather, you know, have the extra protection of it being on the emulator version. So, you know, only reason why I've used the cheats on that one. So, like, I would like to eventually talk about, like, some cheat codes and some cheating devices for the games and stuff, because some of them unlock, you know, mystery gifts that are no longer available, and some of them, you know, access, you know, certain items or whatever, or Pokemon or whatever. So I'd like to, you know, kind of show off some of that stuff for a bit. Mostly the mystery gift stuff. If I'm lucky, mostly the mystery gift stuff. Again, if I'm lucky, I also have a few other ways of showing off mystery gift stuff that I'm hoping to, you know, figure out how to perform via the, via certain, this is the wrong thing again. Yeah, via certain programs and, software and, like, hacks and, not like hacks, but, you know, cheat codes and stuff, you know? You know, stuff like that. It's gonna be a whole list of things and stuff, so it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting time. I want to use, the Paralyzed Heal. Do I have Paralyzed Heal? I have Antidote, I have Awaken. No, I don't. Shoot. Okay, I hope this doesn't screw up Zippo too much. Cause this is the last, thing trainer I had to fight before I fight Erica. You know, I've never realized this, but the female trainer kind of looks like Casey from Gen 2, which I find interesting. Oh my god, so what did they do to my baby boy Bulbasaur? Why does he look like that? Why does he have the weird mouth? This is a sprite change I think may have been a bad choice with his mouth just kind of slack-jawed open. Wait. Yeah, no, his mouth is open. I was like, wait, maybe it's just like his like lower jaw, but no, I'm pretty sure that's his mouth because you can see his little teeth there. I know he's like supposed to be like in the middle of like saying Bulbasaur, but like he looks so awkward. Well, the sprite before Red and Blue, he was like a little happy guy, you know, like a mid jump. It was cute. I like that one. Bulbasaur, I did you a favor. Your slack jaw was kind of creeping me out. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Let's go. Ivysaur v. Ivysaur. Let's go, baby. I don't know why. This is just funny to me. You know what I want to see one day? I want to see like someone make a device where we could fuse our Pokemon together. So that way your Pokemon evolve with the opposite starter. So like instead of Charmander evolving to Charmeleon, you get a Bulbasaur and a Charmander and they evolve to Ivemillion or something silly like that. Oh my, you're whipping my Pokemon. That's not very nice, Ivysaur. How dare you whip me? Why is Leech Seed like never going to hit, not hitting anyone? What is the percentile of it hitting? Oh, I was gonna say, I swear if this thing misses, I'm gonna be very upsetty. Oh, I was about to say, that better miss. I'll be very upset if that hits. You know what? It was funny for like the joke, but like it's taking forever. I'm just gonna send out Sabrina and hopefully finish it off really quickly. I don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time. Okay, so I'd just like to get maybe the rocket hideout. If we're lucky, I would like to finish said rocket hideout. Depends on how far in I am. Okay. You know, maybe if I'm lucky. Not if I'm. Wait, Sabrina ignored orders. Oh no! She evolved too much. But she didn't evolve too much. She leveled up too much. Sabrina's laughing around. I leveled her up too much. Oh no! Oh no! I turned her into Charizard from the anime. Okay, Sabrina, no, you need to come back. You've been a naughty Pokemon. Oh my god. I didn't realize that I can only get Pokemon to listen to me up to level 30. And she's 31. The second she crossed that threshold, she's gonna be... I lost her respect. Okay, good to know, Sabrina's gonna be is gonna be essentially a meat shield at this point. While I heal my Pokemon, I guess. Until I get the next badge, so she's not gonna be useful until one more battle. My plan is to keep Sabrina around. So let me see. That's 4 Pokemon. If I keep well, I have to keep. That's 2 Pokemon. The Charmander and Ice. Okay, so it's fire type. You know what? Oh, I really want to do Surge, but like I also at the same time I want my Eevee. So like I want Surge to get some levels and stuff. Okay, I'll probably have him sometime between like I'll probably have him in like routes and stuff. Oh, you're trying to learn Poison Powder. Yes, please learn Poison Powder. Oh wait, yeah, you learned Poison Powder earlier and you lost it when the game crashed because that was stupid. Yeah, okay, what move did I get rid of? I think I got rid of Growl. Yeah, I got rid of Growl for this. So I'm just trying to think about like Pokemon I can use. I might put Surge on. No. Maybe. You know what? When we go to the Rocket Hideout, I'm going to try to switch out a lot of the Pokemon I want to train up. For reasons. Most of that way they can evolve with like stones and stuff. So Eevee, my Nidorans and stuff. I might keep Bird Jesus on purely so, he can... Oh no! Who's poisoned? I don't remember who got poisoned. Oh, it's Sabrina. I'd rather not have that go off every few seconds, so... Oh. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I'm saving because I don't wanna lose. Have to fight that trainer again. Okay. So, Erica, I need a badge so Sabrina can listen to me. Please, hello, lovely weather, isn't it? It's so fun. I hope it's sunny, because I don't know what the weather is right now. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome. My name is Erica. Oh, it's spelled with a K. Okay. I am the leader of the Celadon Gym. I teach the art of flower. It's so pretty. I wish I could smell flowers. I actually can't smell anything. I have no sense of smell. You don't know what Erica kind of reminds me of? She kind of reminds me of that one gym leader where it's like, oh yes, what can I get for you today? Oh right, I'm at the gym. Oh right, this is the other job. It's the one in Galar, not Galar, it's the one in Paldea, the one that's like runs a bakery and stuff. Oh, a Tangela. Why is Tangela creepy? Does he have one eye? Or is that his other eye over there? I hope that's his other eye over there, because... Oh, Tangela with one eye just looks horrifying. Please tell me you're gonna attack. I don't know if Constrict is like... Yes, it's a worse version of Wrapped. I love it. Why are your Pokemon so high leveled, Erica? Okay, that might be a problem. That one might be a problem. Yeah, he can't move. Okay, you know what, though? I need to give him Elixir so that way he can actually use more of his Ember. Ember. I've done that before where I wasted that, my only Elixir, because I had the wrong stupid move. So I'm like, I gotta focus to make sure I get the right one. That continues. Boo! You know what, if I can't Ember you again. Using Constrict, which is the good one, I think, right? That's the good one, right? Yeah, that's the good one. I like it when you use Constrict. I can actually attack. It's super effective, yeah. Let's go, come on. Constrict, yes! Keep using Constrict, Erica. I'm not gonna keep using Ember, I promise. I totally promise. I don't like how our Pokemon are level 30. These guys are unforgiving. The gym leaders are of like such high level Pokemon. Yes! Yes, it missed! Oh, you're fully paralyzed. Boo! Yes, that's the good one. I don't know what it is. I feel like all the gym leaders here have like such high level Pokemon stuff. Like remember Surge with his one Pokemon? His one Raichu? That was crazy. I was like going in expecting like a normal gym, and no, he's like Pokemon's like level 30 and like I have level 15s. I hope Tackle is enough to fight this thing off. My only real concern is that even if I bring out Zippo again, he's just gonna be fully paralyzed. So I would like if Tackle is able to, you know, knock this stupid Tangle out. Come on. Knock him out, knock him out. Okay, it's gonna take a while. I'm half tempted to try to use Leech Seed, but like I've missed every time I've tried to use it, so... You know, I should have just used Poison Powder. I should have gotten rid of Poison... I should have gotten rid of Leech Seed and replaced that with Poison Powder. At least he's going for Constrict. I don't know why she's going for Constrict. But, you know, I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue with that. Okay? Yeah, okay, my speed fell. But, like, you know what? I'd rather, you know, be able to attack than, you know, suffer and be stuck here forever. Yeah, Tackle, let's go. It's not like I have any other idea of what to use right now. Maybe if I'm lucky, you know, Zippo will actually be able to attack the next Pokemon. Yeah, unless it's a Bellsprout. Then I'm keeping Bulba Garden in. Oh yeah, Zippo level. Like every other battle, Zippo's been leveling up, which is kind of crazy. But you leveled Bulba Garden? No, you didn't level up. Okay, is it Bellsprout? You know, that's close to Bellsprout, so I'm gonna maybe keep Bulba Garden in and hope it works. Oh, why is that thing level 32? Why is that thing level 32, Erica? Why are your Pokemon in like the mid-30s? That is kind of scary. It's not. You could have fooled me. You could have fooled me. Okay. Okay. Sabrina, I know we're not like on speaking terms right now, but like, can you like maybe help us out? It would be nice if you helped us out. I'm going to attempt, and maybe she will. Okay, you know, maybe she might attack it because she is literally the highest Pokemon I have right now. Or the highest level Pokemon I have right now, and I can't use her because she refuses to listen. Why is that doing so much damage? Why did that do so much damage? Okay, I still need to do items, so... Do I have anything that can, like... No, I don't have anything that gets... It's that stupid paralysis that's, like, really screwing me over now. I'm, like, actively kind of concerned. I didn't expect Erica to have, like, a little 30-something Pokemon. My hope is maybe Sabrina can use Recover. Like, you know what? Yeah. Why were they both of those moves critical hits? Oh, that irritates me. Thank the gods I have revives in case like I need to bring her back out again. Come on. Please use Ember. Is it gonna be are you gonna one-hit KO me? Please don't one-hit KO me. Stop. didn't do a lot. That did not do a lot. That's scary. That is scary. Oh, I am very concerned. I don't like this. Why are her Pokemon in the 30s? Stop. Zippo, you're like literally my only hope here, my man. Okay, we gotta heal. You know what? No, I gotta do something. Patricio, I need you to be like a guy to like take damage from me while I heal up my Pokemon. Sleep powder. Now you use sleep powder. Why didn't you use that on the other Pokemon? I have ways to get around that, but like that's fine because like I didn't need like Patricio to attack you. I need to heal Zippo. I don't like this. I do not like this. Sabrina won't listen to me. This thing does like way too much crazy damage. And I think that's gonna be super effective. Because he's a ground type, I think, right? And ground is weak against grass. Yeah. Oh, it was a critical hit. And it's super effective. Great. Oh, I hate this thing. Why is her Pokemon like in the 30s? Why is it level 30? If I get my Pokemon up that level, they're gonna stop listening to me. Oh. Please stop. Just please don't kill me. I would like to actually be able to use Zippo. Please stop. Why was that a critical? Zippo's gonna die next turn. Cause he can't go faster than this stupid thing. And like if I use another healing item, it's just gonna. Damn it! I was hoping that like in some weird way he'd be able to go faster. Okay, Pikachu, I need you to be cannon fodder. I hate. You know what? Bulbagarden. I don't want to bring out Pikachu because I got our friendship. Okay, I need to use Revive. No, I'm gonna use on Sabrina. It's gonna kill Bulbagarden, isn't it? Why is this thing level 32? What? Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I really want to see if Sabrina will actually listen to me. Hey, Sabrina, you're like literally my only hope right now. Please listen to this. Sabrina's loafing around. You're gonna die then! It's being really dumb right now. I don't know why it went for that, but you know what? I'm not gonna question it. It keeps trying. Oh well, now it worked. Worked for some reason. Okay. I'm gonna try to heal everyone up again if I can. Oh, I don't like this. I'm already running out of healing items. It's not gonna use acid. That's it for Sabrina. Sabrina's dead again. Oh, that irritates me so much. Yeah, goodbye, Sabrina. I knew you'd die because you didn't listen to me. Okay, Zippo. I really need you to attack this thing first if I'm able. Wait. Oh, right, because he fainted. That's why the thing got. Somehow his speed. Somehow he went faster. I don't know what happened, but his speed went back to like being faster than this thing. Finally, we got rid of that stupid. It's gonna be Gloom, which I'd rather that victory. Why was it so powerful? Why was it so high leveled, Erica? If it wasn't for constantly using the stupid acid, I would have been fine. But the acid was like constantly doing criticals or whatever. And now this thing is using acid. upper map, I'd start glitching. I would be like, I've been so bad glitched. Just up, yes. Okay, come on, Zippo. I need you to, like, burn this thing. Like, actively burn it. That way every turn it does damage. Okay. Please don't kill Zippo. I would actually like to use him. I'd actually like to win this battle because your stupid level 32 Pokemon are, like, killing everyone. Why is our Pokemon level 32? Like, no, seriously, why are they level 32? Okay, I literally just need one more hit. Okay. I'm really concerned. We gotta heal. Wait, no, I've been attacking first. Please don't die. Please don't die. I've been attacking first, so we know my speed is faster. So come on, Zippo. You can do it. Yes, it fainted finally. Oh, that was scary. What was causing Zippo to go second? What lowered his attack? Sorry, his speed. What lowered his speed? Oh, okay, that was horrifying. Especially when Sabrina wasn't listening to me, and then, you know, she sends out a little 32 victory bell. Sorry, weeping bell. That was scary. They made I think they made the gym trainers strong. The gym leader stronger in this one. That is scary. I don't like that. Level 50. Why wasn't Sabrina listening to me? Why wasn't Sabrina listening to me if I'm level 50? I swear she said that level 50. Also, I got a drain heal or whatever. Wait, that's your, you would never collect Pokemon if they were, so, you know, like most people would, like, tell me, I could have sworn she said level 50, maybe she meant level 30. Sabrina, please tell me you'll listen to me now. I don't know, does it tell me, like, here? No, it won't tell me. This was horrifying. That was scary. I had to sacrifice a lot of my Pokemon. Again, thank the gods I'm not doing a stupid the Nuzlocke, because I wouldn't be able to survive doing a Nuzlocke of this game with the team I have. I would honestly be doing a lot more like random level grinds. Okay, so please tell me the last gym I went to, the last Pokemon Center I went to was here in Celadon. So yeah, I'm not gambling because I got less than an hour left, but like, my plan is to, you know, try to beat the Team Rocket boss in the game corner. Yes, I'm in Celadon finally. And it worked this time, and I didn't screw it up. Nurse Jenny, please heal my Pokemon. And I gotta take a quick break again. I gotta go back to the little girl's room. That was horrifying. I got such a tiny bladder for some reason. Okay, there, and hopefully I'll be back by the time it's done. Alright, I'm back. I drank so much water today. Okay, now I'm gonna... You know, I'm scared to even do this, but I want to, like, get more of my Pokemon leveled up, but I'm paranoid now that this is gonna screw me over. A lot. Okay, I want a... okay, I don't know what I want to switch out, because Team Rocket uses a lot of ground and normal, poison and normal type, if I have no recollection, ground type. So... Ah, this is tough. Okay, Petruccio, I don't need you. So, like, that's a Pokemon we can get. What else can I get rid of? Zippo is a fire type. That's psychic type. It's grass type. Zippo's pretty high level. I'm gonna get rid of Bulbagarden purely just that way I can... hopefully, you know? So let's see, what Pokemon do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. I'm debating on getting rid of Zippo, but... Okay, Burgess, I'm gonna deposit you just that way I can get some other Pokemon in here. Okay, I'm gonna bring back some old-timey classes, some old favorites. Mostly so that way I also need that Diglett. Okay. So let me see. I think I have 3 Pokemon here already. Let's see. I need... Where are they? Okay, there's Caitlin. Oh god. So I didn't realize how low level they were. Because I have some Moonstones that need to be used, and I'd like to... You know, Caitlin's probably going to be the one to level up first, so I'll bring her. Where is he? There's Narchamp. I need Narchamp. And then, you know what? I'm bringing back Burgess. Since I realized how low level Caitlin and Augustus were, I'm more scared that like bring both of them on. You know what? Actually, no, I'm sorry, Burgess. I'm not taking you. I'm taking Bulbagarden because he's at least a high level. Actually, no, I want Surge. It's because he's a he is the lowest starter Pokemon I have, and that's probably not a good reason to bring him, but you know what? I'm also more paranoid about him falling really far behind and never evolving. I mean, he's still a Squirtle at this point, so... Yeah, okay, time to find the Team Rocket hideout. After I do a quick little pit stop. There's an item I need to do something next next stream. I was gonna say next session, but you know. Oh, look at her, she's so cute. I love her, she's adorable. I love Eevee so much, they're adorable. I'm so happy I got one. I was really tempted to name it, I wanted to name it, you know, after it has something to do with the water, but like, I feel like I've already named way too many of my Victorian Eevee, Splash, or Puddle, or something like that. Or, you know, something like that. So, I named it after a water-type Pokemon we have here in the Indokina region. But yeah, no, I think it's gonna be a bit of a nice little thing. You know, name it after a fun little water-type Pokemon, you know? I was gonna name it Gary Sucks, but I don't like naming Pokemon mean things. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the game corner. That's right, I'm looking for the game corner. So, you know, I was gonna name it Gary Sucks after, you know, because Gary stole an Eevee from me at the beginning of the game. I was very upset about that. Okay, I think this is where I want to be, so... This is the house I need to stop in, right? No, this is the prize corner, which I have nothing to win, so... What is over here? Nothing, got it, cool, okay. What about here? Okay, that's the game corner. There's a specific place I'm looking for. Wait, maybe it is the prize corner. Hello. No, okay, you're not the guy I'm looking for. It's definitely not this building. There's a building where I get the coin purse in order to participate in the gambling. I need to find this stupid house first. Purely for my own sick, sadistic gambling needs. Is that house there? I don't think it's that guy's house. What are you? No, 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 it's definitely not you, and I need surf, which I don't have, so I don't know what your deal is. So there's the game. It's in a random building. That's like all I remember. Come on, where is it? Is it this one? I hope it's this one. Better be this one. I won't have to go for every building to find this stupid thing. Oh, I think it is this one. It's in this little cafe area. Wow, there's a basement. I already knew that, but thanks for telling me. Alright, you're flat up on... Oh, you're the guy, you're the guy, you're the guy. Yo, you won't be needing any more? Yo, thank you. I'm so happy. I definitely will not do this to do underage gambling. Okay, good. I found him finally. There, okay, thanks to that other guy. He told me there's a basement. I was definitely not metagaming. I was totally metagaming. I knew there was a basement under there for a while. Okay, now I gotta find where the stupid game corner is again. I'm on the other half. I'm on the wrong side. Great. Oh, perfect. I don't have Petrucci anymore. I got rid of him. Great. That's that. Cool. Okay, I gotta go all the way around the long way again. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Back over this way, because I gotta go to the game corner to break into the secret underground basement they have in the totally legit gambling establishment. What do you gotta say, old man? Have you ever thought about just not gambling? Thanks for telling me. I'm gonna gamble now. Okay. There we go. We're back here. Finally. Took forever, but like, yeah, we're gonna go beat up Team Rocket now, Pikachu. Are you excited? You excited, Pikachu? Yeah, look at him. He's excited. Let's go, Pikachu. You know, really quick, I'm gonna go talk to everyone here. Because they just give you free coins when you bug them enough. Thank you. Okay, are you... If I bug you enough, will you give me some free coins? Heck yeah, yay. Literally, I'm just doing this for research purposes. No other reason, you know, be bugging patrons and stuff. I'm definitely not gonna be gambling tonight. Oh, come on. Like I bug you, and you don't even give me anything free? Boo. I will bug you. I'll keep bugging you if, you know. I'll keep bugging you if you don't give me coins. I feel like there's one guy, if you just keep bugging him over and over again, he gives you coins. It might have been one of the ones I already talked to. Which kind of sucks. I don't remember which one it is. No? I'm kind of curious. Cause I feel like there's one guy who gets really annoyed with you if you keep bugging him. He keeps giving you money. You know, I never would have guessed. I'm pretty sure I saw one of them in the corner over there. I don't know if that's true or not. I've heard it. I've never had good luck on any of these. But, like, not gonna lie, I think it is this guy that I talked to. Like, the very first guy I talked to. Nope, okay. Is it this guy? I talked to him? There's, like, a guy, I swear, it's, like... There's, like, a guy here, oh, I swear, like, gives you coins because you keep bugging him. And he's like, I don't have any more coins to give you. Leave me alone. Okay, yeah, okay. I may be going crazy, and it might have also just been a glitch or something that I'm thinking of. Okay, time to go talk to Team Rocket. It's definitely not this Team Rocket grunt over here. Why are you guarding the poster? I found out why you're guarding the poster. You're a member of Team Rocket. Yeah, weirdo. Don't you know being a criminal is bad? So yeah, I don't know. I'm like looking at the time. I might. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat Team Rocket. That's the sucky part. Cause now I'm like looking at the time and like. there's like 5 levels to this if you count like the times you have to go back up and down to different areas. There's technically free, but you gotta go back up too. So I'm gonna say after I enter Team Rocket's hideout, it might be the end of today's session, today's stream. Purely just that way, you know, I stop at a decent stopping point. You know. But hey, we finally got the rainbow badge that I've been kind of teasing for a while. Yeah, I think the game expects you to, you know, come here first, but I didn't do that because I really wanted the gym badge first. So, because like, look at this guy's Eradicate's level. That is pittance compared to Erica. that is like less than a little over half. That's about a third of 2/3 of Erica's full team. This level. That was scary, by the way. Having to go against the level 31. I was expecting like level 30. Like late 20s, not 32. Again, that was scary. I did not like that. Rockman's, you know, I am gonna switch out Pokemon. I want to see if Sabrina will listen to me now. Cause I feel like it's because she leveled up to level 31, and then was like, hey, I'm level 31. You can't use me unless you have Pokemon below 30 or under. Let's go with Psybeam. Sabrina used, that was the issue. I didn't have my Erica badge, so you know she refused to listen to me until I got that one. That was all I really brought her out for, was to test that out. See if I was going crazy or not. You know what? I kind of want, I should have brought Diglett. You know what? That's what I meant to switch out Bird Jesus with. Oh, well, I'll just have to do that on my way back to, what's it called? Lavender Town. Okay, you're leaving now. Okay, bye. What does this do? There's a random switch behind the poster. Heck yeah, I'm gonna push it. Oh my gosh, a secret entrance. I never would have guessed that. Alright, guys. Ladies and gents, I think that is where I'm going to have to end today's session. You know, live stream. I'm saying session like the D&D thing. Okay, everyone, that's gonna be it for today. Everyone, if you like the stream, if you want to be notified when next streams come out, please click the subscribe button down below. To, you know, follow my story page and know when streams are coming out, and Let's Plays when I eventually start doing them. Probably within a week or two, if I'm lucky. And make sure you follow my chat page as well. Well, to see updates about where I am in Pokemon Blue and Red. Anyways, I'll see you all later. Have a good day and bye.